It is the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, February 9th, 2024, and we are coming to you live this morning. How is everybody doing?
Good.
Woo. Oh, man. You guys ready for 6 at 9? Because I just remembered.
I did too.
I surprisingly yesterday remembered, and I was like, all right, let me give this a shot, whatever, and finish 5 out of the 6.
Nope.
6 of them?
6 at 9.
Yeah. Appropriately titled, Carmen. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
It's usually how it works. Anyway, welcome to the show today. I have to tell you, I'm very excited to play tonight.
Yeah?
What is that noise?
That was something. Somebody moved
Hold
in there.
on.
Oh, Carmen. Stop moving. I don't know.
Gio, say hi.
Hi.
Not Gio. Joe, say hi.
Hello.
Galvin.
Hello.
Sorry, we narrowed it down to somewhere over here. Go ahead, Carmen.
It's probably me.
Oh, you vibrating. son
Is
of a-
that the
It's the
cord
splitter.
that's supposed to be out of... No, that cord.
Is it the cord?
Yeah. I don't know.
I kept it over there on purpose because I thought that was the good cord.
It's the two of you.
He had a cord that
We'll both go
You
home.
kept the bad cord.
Why'd you keep the bag cord?
I didn't. I can promise you I didn't do it on purpose.
I kept the bad cord here so we would know not to use it.
Carmen,
so I
talk.
kept it right here.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, it's a
I'm
cord.
like, sounds like crickets.
It's a bad cord. Stand by, we'll fix
You got
it.
yourself a bad cord there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of wires.
We should have done a line check. All right, hold on. Oh, that's perfect. You fixed it, Galvin. Leave it like that the whole show. There you go. It's good. No, I can't hear you. You're good. Stand by for a short amount of time, and we'll fix these microphones so it doesn't sound like a bug is trapped into our line. We believe it or not, we had a lot of work done yesterday. The engineers came over. Joe has a new computer. Are you excited about that, Joe?
Yes.
Is it working? Oh, boy. There's another. Nope.
Hello?
I still hear it. I still hear it, Galvin. Try it again.
It's not as bad, but
No, it's pretty bad.
it's still there.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Have you ever tried that splitter before? If it's that.
Oh, man. Oh, boy. Oh, Jesus. I feel it. Still going.
Oh,
that's
man.
Still, it's really bad now. All right, hold on. Wait, hold on.
Oh.
No, it's awful.
Oh, that's worse.
Awful.
Hello.
Yeah, no, it's pretty bad. What about that? What about that, Mike? We fixed that, Mike. Oh, we did? Yeah, maybe that. Stand by. This is great. We do all of it live right here on the air. This is how the show rolls.
Oh, the show started already?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
I didn't know.
Just sitting here talking about how excited I am for tonight. We're at the Daiquiri Shack in Madeira Beach. Our band, Pipple Toddler, is playing. For the first time, I've been practicing every day. Every day. Man,
You got the little machine thing that you practice by yourself, right?
it's so small, Gio. It plugs into the cord hole. I don't know what it's called on the guitar. We plug the cord in. The cord hole, is that right, Galvin? That's what they call it.
Cord hole.
And it's tiny. You don't even know it's there. And when you put headphones on, I use my Malectronic headphones, and I could hear it in there, and I could change the. Oh, hold on, try that. Let me see. Say
Check
hi.
1 2. Check 1 2.
Perfect.
Hello. Hello.
Perfect.
Hello.
There you go. All right, good.
Thank you, Galvin.
It was
Thanks,
so hard.
Galvin.
Line check.
It was so hard
So
to
then it's
pretend to
not
be.
that cord.
What is it?
I don't know.
Oh man, it's Carmen.
Yeah.
We had
Could
no
be.
problem until
I'll-
Carmen was here.
I'll go home. I have no problem.
It may be your macros. Your macros are off.
Carmen, can I say
They're
something
off.
honestly?
Yeah.
You look good.
I know. Let's
Can I
start
say
it.
something honestly? And you look good.
But
Yeah, but you look really good. Like your head looks, your neck looks long, your face looks good. You look really good.
Long neck.
Nice long neck, baby.
Well, nobody,
Stop it.
I was just looking. I'm not gonna say who it was, but I was just looking at two guys that I know, and there's not a neck between the two of them.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Why
One
are you
guy.
looking at me and Gio?
No. I was looking online, and there's two guys I know from my past, and they took a picture together, and I was like, "Look at you two old fatties with no neck." They look like they're like. I'm afraid to say anything as a joke because I want one of them to be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I have no neck syndrome." Like he's suffering from something,
Like
you
Big
know?
Ed?
Yeah, that's
He has
what it
a
looks like.
condition.
It's exactly what it looks like. He's big, like Big Ed. It's pretty bad.
oh,
Yeah.
that's a
And
rough look.
And the other one is wearing some sort of. I don't even want to say. Anyway, so your neck looks good. You look long.
Did you do something different to your neck, or that's always your neck?
It's always my neck. But I
Alright.
did get some new makeup. So I'm working. I'm
Did you put it on
learning
your neck?
How to contour? Yeah, because I'm working how to
Oh.
contour because you put it underneath to, to like hide the double chin.
I gotta tell you, I am amazed at women that do the thing and then put like white on the tip of their nose and do like lines over here, and you're like, that looks oh my god.
Yeah. That's how I did it,
Supermodel.
kinda.
Well,
So-
I think it naturally looks nice. You look good.
Thank you.
But
What? No.
Yeah, I'm still
Yeah.
waiting for it.
But you know how fat you are.
Jeez.
We have bring you here once a month,
Yeah.
and today
Yeah.
it's for pizza day.
Yeah.
The skinniest one gets the pizza day.
I know, I'm excited. But again, I was just here like 2 weeks ago. So is this my February day?
No,
Heck,
why don't we, don't worry about it. We can have you
Okay,
here.
calm
right?
down.
Oh, this is
Wait.
calm. This is calm.
I'm excited, but I did tell Spanish I either have to like lick the pizza or just eat or do like a pull Mike Calta and just eat the cheese topping.
No, you gotta eat the whole pizza
Yeah.
today.
Okay,
Whole
then
thing.
I can only have one piece.
Oh, come on.
Why?
It's-
What's going on?
It won't fit in my macros. I put it in every which way I could possibly do it.
did you try sideways?
Yes, I
If you
did.
go sideways, it'll go slide right in your macros.
I even cut it in half and then I put it in twice and it's still.
Did you ever try in the middle of the night when nobody's watching?
yeah.
That's also a way you can do that.
In the
Great,
closet.
Yeah,
The
the
closet
closet
takes
works,
calories
yeah.
A lot of
away.
options.
Or
Yeah.
if you just don't put it in your machine.
They say if you eat anything between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. in a closet in the kitchen, no calories.
Yeah,
no
Good
calories, no micros,
All right.
macros.
No proof.
The Rock was on Pat McAfee's show yesterday,
Mhm.
and he was talking about his macros and all the stuff that he eats and all
Who
that.
had less sleeves on?
Oh, believe it or not, they're in Vegas, so they're both were dressed very nice.
Oh.
Well, for Pat McAfee was wearing like a polo shirt.
Was Rock wearing his glasses that he's been wearing lately?
No, he
No.
was wearing like a blue jumpsuit. I don't get it, but I don't know anything about fashion, and I'm not The Rock.
But
so-
also, I got to tell you, McAfee, that's a pussy move.
Yeah.
Be yourself. Wear the sleeveless shirt. I don't
He-
care whether
he
you're in
wasn't-
Vegas or not.
it wasn't like he was so far over the edge. He was just wearing like a presentable shirt.
He said that his wife bought him these polo shirts and he's forced to wear them.
Oh.
Yeah, he's like, my wife bought these. She's like, she said that since we're on Radio Row, I had to like look a little bit more professional.
I get that with the brown shoes my wife bought me.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife, I don't understand. My wife has two brothers, both are colorblind, and a father who's colorblind. And my wife and I argue over the color of things all the time, and I always go, you know that your whole family is colorblind. Don't you think maybe you're the one that's right? I think she's got the problem.
But did you know that it's like 90% more of a chance that men are colorblind than women?
Right,
Oh.
but I'm just saying, like,
I think
when-
it runs in her family.
yeah, when we look at something and I go, that shirt's blue, and she goes, that shirt is brown, and I go, how do you even get brown out of blue? And I'm looking right at it, and then I have to tell her, I'm like, you realize your whole family's colorblind. Maybe you're the one with the problem.
Have you ever got like an assistant, like a sales person
yeah.
to like come?
I'm always right.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm always right.
Has she taken a test for being colorblind?
I don't think she wants to know.
Yeah,
I think she
that's,
wants to know.
I get
that's
that.
the easy way
Like
to.
Spanish with an AIDS test.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, I took the AIDS
Yeah,
test.
I wonder.
Yeah.
I still wonder
I
if you
did,
took
and
it.
recently I took it.
You did?
I had to when my whole body was going all crazy. They tested me for everything.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that'd have been gross if you had AIDS.
You look kind of
Syphilis,
AIDSy.
AIDS.
Wow.
I felt kind of AIDSy.
You
I'm
have
not gonna lie.
You have a different immune problem.
Yep. Yeah.
Listen to me.
What?
Am I supposed to step in when I feel like you're going crazy, like you were last time?
I mean, you do.
And do what?
You do step in when I'm getting crazy.
Clearly not enough.
Why?
Because you're borderline nuts again.
Why?
Wait, what?
I do.
I concur.
Calvin, can you pull it up for me?
Yeah.
I don't have it.
You want me to send it to the group?
No, I want you to read it out loud.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is Spanish's Instagram.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Had a girlfriend
Yeah.
for
yeah.
years.
Right.
Broke up with that girlfriend.
Right. No.
Broke up with the girlfriend. Found out she was cheating on him. Not only cheating on him hardcore, but with her drug dealer, and is possibly pregnant with the drug dealer or one of the other many
multiple.
men's babies.
Yeah.
Then immediately fell in, quote, love with a stripper bartender 2 days later.
She was wild.
Where did you meet her?
At the stockyard.
Circle K.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of them had no shoes on.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you were in
And
love
then
with her
Right.
for 2 days.
Yep.
And then that's gone, and now you meet Mariah, who we know and we're glad that you're with.
Right.
But my God, Galvin, please read it for me.
So this is from Spanish's Instagram. Now I'm assuming that you reposted a post
Right.
that she had. So
Right,
she
right.
had a picture of you two, and you guys look great together.
Yeah.
And she has a song in the background. And she wrote, you make life so sweet, and it has a little heart face and
Honey pot.
a honey pot.
Yeah,
okay, yeah. Which is a girl thing to do, and
Right.
that's
She
look at
gets
that.
away with it.
Look at that. She likes Spanish. Good for her.
Uh-huh.
And then Spanish wrote on top of that,
Yeah, yeah. You can read it slow.
oh, life, ...
Thank you.
Because you're waiting. Oh, life. You're waiting for life to be like, yes, Spanish? Oh, life. How amazingly wild and beautiful you are.
Yeah, yeah. That's right.
See, like, even Carmen's grossed
Yay!
out.
There's our real.
Hey, Spanish. How very Drew of you.
Yeah. Oh, that was hurtful.
Oof.
I'm just saying. Oh my God. Oh, life.
Yeah.
Oh,
I told you I write poetry. I've told you that for years.
No, that's not
Yeah.
poetry. That's gay.
Yeah. I mean, maybe some people.
Most.
Oh,
No, I mean, yeah, maybe to most
I
people.
think it's
but-
beautiful
Yeah.
that you found your inner peace.
Shut
with
your
life.
mouth. Shut your mouth, Pippi
Do
Longstocking.
you want to read his poetry or not? Shut up. Be nice.
Oh, you have poetry?
Yeah, I'm never showing you guys ever. And not after this. This
By
is
the
just
way,
a little.
thank you.
You-
I don't ever
Galvin?
want to say it.
You're very welcome.
Oh, life.
Yeah.
Oh, life.
Oh,
Dot,
life.
dot.
You put that out there for the world to see.
100%. Yeah.
Oh my.
I am who
Oh.
I am. I can't change it. Yeah.
Oof.
I'm a little gay sometimes, I guess.
So
I don't
who's
know.
who's in the wedding party? Mike,
Mhm.
Galvin.
Oh,
who
Ryan
else?
it?
I'm out. And for those
Why?
reasons, I'm out.
Oh, you
life.
mean
We're
you
all
mean-
in.
Yeah, definitely. You guys are all.
What
in.
is it, like next year?
Nah,
Life is
probably
in.
in a couple months.
I don't know. I'm not mad at you having a good relationship with Mariah. I like her.
Yeah, I mean, we're
She's
not even boyfriend and
adorable.
girlfriend yet, so.
Oh, stop. How old life and you making it sweet and all that stuff.
And
I mean,
you're-
because we
Hot.
enjoy each other's character and each other's company.
Does she call you her
I'm not
honey
gonna tell you what
pot?
she calls me. I'm not gonna tell you.
Well, she put the little honey pot there. Is that
That's
like
not what she calls me.
My bear, my little bear.
No,
Oh,
definitely.
My little bear.
My little brown bear.
Oh my God.
Oh, life.
Oh.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I mean, a lot.
So, for my, what was it, 15 years at Cox, they had like a little, they do anniversaries for their employees on
Do they?
the milestone year.
I was wrong. I was wrong.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Uh-oh.
coming up later this month for my thing. So it is on the 19th. It'll be 17 years. for
Oh,
me.
okay.
I recall I did have to send Joe to accept my certificate.
We haven't hanging
That's
out.
right.
We haven't hanging in the
For,
green room.
15 years of service.
I accepted it with pride.
Thank
Yep.
you, Joe. I appreciate that.
Did he give you your gift card?
No,
Oh.
there
Of
was no
course
gift
not.
card. There was
Yeah.
a frame from looks like
Yeah.
Five Below that had a
And I got
certificate in
to
it.
I got to boo Joe while he walked off stage as your reward.
Same.
Well, during mine was during COVID, so they had a like a group Zoom meeting, and they made a video, and it was people on the, it was, I don't know, I think there was some athletes in there too, all just saying like happy anniversary. It was good. It was nice. And then they had one with my wife and kids, and they were sitting on the couch in front of the fireplace, and my wife said, "Mike, this is a big deal. We're very happy for you. 15 years is a long time at one company," and this, and she picked up a guitar, and she goes, "So we got together and we wrote a song. Here we go." And then she goes, "I'm just kidding. We did not write. She goes, "We would never write a song for you." And I thought, that's my family. If my wife would have been like, "I wrote this poem for you." Oh, life. Oh, life.
You gotta have dot, dot, dot.
So, did you ever meet Manson?
No.
Okay, so Manson can sing. Like, he can really sing well. And he used to sing in, like, a local band and stuff. And when he did all the parody songs, he sang all the stuff. So one day he was in the studio for a while, and I walked in there. I go, "What are you working on?" And he goes, I'm making a thing for Donna for Valentine's Day for his wife." And I go, "What are you making her?" And he goes, "I'm singing love songs for her, like karaoke style, and I put them on cassette." And I go, "Are you serious?" And he goes, "Yeah, that's what she wants. She loves it. She drives around and listens to me singing love songs to her." It was like this. It was a sweet thing because they'd been married for a bunch of years and they have kids and all that, and yet they still like that kind of love is still there. That was a nice thing to say. And then I thought about it, and I said to Amanda, I go, "Would you want?" And she goes, "Shut your mouth." And she goes, "I'll be honest with you. If you ever came to me and were like, I wrote a song or sang a song for you, I would instantly vomit on you." And I went, "Okay. I just want to make sure we're on the same page."
Yeah.
Because then people say, and they go, "No, do what you like." And I go, "No, you don't know my wife.
Yeah.
You do not know my wife." My wife wrote me that poem And I froze
Read it.
because I was like, no way. I was like, what do I do
What do I
know,
do with my hands?
What is life?
Yeah. Oh,
oh,
life.
life. And I read it, and it was very sweet, and it didn't rhyme, and, it was nice, and I read it, and I was like, okay, and she goes, now put it away, and if you ever show it to anybody, I will never trust you again. I was like, okay. I hid it somewhere in the house.
Yeah.
Somebody
We'll
will find it one
Yep.
day. Yeah.
The new tenants.
No, I'm sure
What is
Joe
this?
will find it.
Yeah.
By accident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in Joe's area.
Oh, man.
no.
Oh,
By the
boy.
liquor.
Don't tell. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have told him, Michael.
No, he'll
I
never,
like to rummage.
He'll never get it, you say?
I get secret hiding spaces.
Okay, all right. Is it? I bet it's up high. We'll never get up there.
Oh, well, then
Yeah,
I'm out.
sorry, Joe.
Yeah, okay.
It's so funny that some things I hide and some things I just leave right out. Years ago, Amanda did one of those boudoir shoots like you did, Chad, and it's pretty sexy. It's nice, and they put it in a little book, like a hardcover book,
Yeah.
and most of it's her covering up, but then there's a couple of pictures where you can see some stuff.
Oh yeah.
And I have it in a place that's very accessible. And Bobby saw it one time, and he's like, "Dude, I don't want to see that." And I go, "Yeah, you do." And he goes, "No, I don't." And I go, "Look at it. Just look at it." And he goes, "No." And I go, "Bob, I'm not going to lie to you. If I was going to the bathroom and I saw this Book of Dawn, I'd look at it 100 times. I'd probably even use it if you know what I'm saying." He's like, "It's because you're disgusting." All right.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
we got like a big book, and it's kind of like tucked away. Like I'd have to tell you where it is for you to be able to find it.
Tell me, I'm writing it down.
It's in the little blue thing. Whatever,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Where you keep your dildos.
Right, basically. No, but it's literally in our living room in a little whatever footstool that
Right.
like comes up. But we got one of those. I don't know what it's called. The picture clicker.
The viewfinder.
Oh, yeah.
Thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have one of those with some of our pictures.
That's cool.
Like 10 of them. It's pretty cool, and that's just sitting out on our
It'd
desk.
be great if you, because those are like right up in your face. You're
Yeah.
like, click Carmen, click Carmen, click Chad.
Yeah.
Oh, really big.
You poke your eye out.
Yeah, exactly.
One of your nieces or nephews comes over and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, my God. Ah.
Like, what is that?
I have one of these, not with those.
It's supposed to be landscapes.
I don't remember a whole lot of when my parents were married, but there's a couple of things I do remember because they were divorced by the time I was 5. So I do remember that my dad got Playboy, and it was not uncommon to just see, and he wasn't like, hey, look at this, ever, but I knew that there was a stack of Dad's magazines somewhere. And I remember my grandparents came over, my great-grandparents, and they were babysitting for me one night. And they were there, and my grandfather was like, "Oh, look at these right here." And I vividly remember that, even though there was nothing around it. Isn't that weird?
That is weird.
Yeah,
That's a good memory, though.
I don't know. It kind of I feel looking at it back at it now, and I'm like, I think they were mad at me for some reason. Like they were mine. I'm only 4. I don't know how you guys. Galvin.
Yes.
You know how you always like to know what actors are supposed to play a role and
Yeah.
didn't get it.
Yeah.
Get this. Do you know the movie Heat?
Yes, with De Niro and Val Kilmer and
Al
Pacino.
Pacino?
Yeah.
Do you know that that's a remake?
I think I did know that.
The movie's called L.A. Takedown, and it was made in the 80s with no actors that you'd recognize, at least I don't think. And I watched the thing online yesterday. It was a comparison of the scene with Pacino and De Niro together, and he's like, don't take down scores. He goes, that's what I do. I take down scores. That's my job. And he says, well, what if I catch you? Then they show the clip of the other actors doing it, the exact same lines, the exact same way, but the difference between a Michael Mann, Robert De Niro, Al Pacino scene, and then whoever directed that and 2 unknown actors was insane. So they clearly saw enough in that movie to remake it, but was smart enough to put actors in it. I don't know. I thought that was very interesting.
Yeah, there is, what is it? Some bachelor party movie where they kill the stripper.
Yes.
Very
There's-
bad things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's 2 versions of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 2 different versions of that. One with people that you know, and I think another one that you don't know.
Isn't there
Christian
one with the
Slater.
girls, too? Like girls have a bachelorette party
Yeah,
and they
I think
actually
they
kill
did-
a stripper or
I
something?
think they did that, Zoe Kravitz is in it. And
yeah, like all new, relatively new
yeah, I
girls,
think so. I think you're right.
Yeah. I
Bad
didn't-
Weekend, Girls Weekend, or
Yeah.
something like that. I don't know.
Well, anyway. You guys on your way here, any problems with kangaroos?
Oh, no, but I saw that.
So there was a kangaroo loose.
What?
You didn't hear about this?
No.
There was a kangaroo loose yesterday, and some woman, there's an audio call of her calling 911, and they were like, do you need police or fire? And she goes, I guess police. And she's like, what's the problem? And she goes, a kangaroo just ran through my yard. There was a kangaroo on the loose, and they got it on
In
video.
here?
No, but
Oh, okay.
in Tampa.
I was like,
But in Tampa, I mean, it may
Right.
have gone through here. Where does that kangaroo come from?
From a farm. I lived in Michigan, where I lived in this little small country town. There was a farm that had 2 kangaroos on it.
Really?
Yeah.
For no
I
reason.
just assumed the
I'm
zoo.
sure there was something. I'm sure there was a reason for it, like fertilizing or keeping something together. But you would just be driving down this
Boxing.
country road,
That's right.
no, nothing else, and you just pass this one farm, and you just see a kangaroo hopping along the
Right.
farm, and you're like, all right.
And they keep it contained, like it can't jump.
I don't know. It just didn't. I guess.
I didn't even know kangaroos can be kept on a farm. I just thought they'd always get away because they could jump, you know.
Right?
But now I thought it was the zoo or Busch Gardens.
Which it could be,
Yeah.
or it could be a private. I don't know what the
But
legalities are.
if it is one of those, I'm telling you right now, one day you're gonna roll up to Citrus Park Mall and there's gonna be a lion
Yeah.
or a tiger in the
I'm
middle of the
surprised
parking
that
lot.
hasn't
Well, Big
happened.
Cat
Yeah.
is gone.
Yeah, I was
now.
gonna say that's done. That's
Yeah.
Big
gone.
Cat. They sold everything.
Oh, really?
They
Yeah.
moved, they moved all the
Maybe a
cats
couple
out.
kangaroos
They
got
sold them
out.
to Texas. They sold them to other sanctuaries, but she sold the whole thing.
What'd you say, Joe? They got kangaroos now?
Or maybe a couple kangaroos got out. You know, I don't know.
I'm telling you, I always weird. Every time I'm at that light on Gun Highway, right by where it was, I just go. I know that they could smell the bourbon chicken across the street, and I know they're gonna want to get out.
I used to run that trail.
The Upper Tampa Trail goes right by it.
Yeah, it's
Goes
great.
right by it. And
Yeah.
it even has a big sign on there, too. And you're like, oh, boy.
And there's like a hotel right next to it,
Yeah.
and a McDonald's, like literally like less than 100
when
yards.
when I was young, I used to be afraid to go. I'd go camping a lot as a Boy Scout, and I always used to be afraid. What was I afraid of? Not animals, not bears, anything like that. I was afraid of Jason and the Friday the 13th. Like you could never just close your eyes in the woods because you never know what was in there. And now that I look at it, I'm old now, and I've never seen Jason. Nobody's ever been hacked up
Not
in the woods,
yet.
right? But it's all just like a big deal. Now I'm afraid of animals. Like I want to walk out into the woods behind my house, but I'm afraid because of snakes and all sorts of things. I don't want to.
But
find
animals
out.
are more scared of you than you are of
Yeah,
them.
until one of them bites you, and then you're like, hey, yeah, it turns out I was more scared than you were.
Yeah, but I mean, like you hear about the people like with the alligators that get under our cars and stuff. Like you hear them before you get close because they make their noises.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. So you will hear them
But look
before
who you're
you
talking
see
to.
them.
You're talking to a guy who
Yeah.
pays no attention to anything.
Yeah.
I just walk out like an old
Step
Keystone
over
Cop
one.
to my car. Yeah, and then all of a sudden I go, what's tickling my ankle? You know.
The alligator thing, not true, because there was one 2 doors down from us. It was under the guy's truck, and
3
my
doors down.
daughter, she ran right by it.
Oh,
And before she saw it, like literally, she was right down the street and
Oh.
almost jumped over it, and it didn't even move.
You ever see the guy, the Ring doorbell video where he comes walking up and he's just totally not even paying attention, goes to ring the doorbell and goes, yeah!
Yeah,
And
snake.
jumps back. Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
snake right there.
Oh.
And it falls down and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, my God.
Well, I showed you guys that picture of my neighbor who had a frog in her toilet a couple weeks ago. Dude, ever since then, I cannot go to the bathroom without like
Oh.
examining my toilet.
I
Oh.
love
There's a
frogs.
snake in your bed.
I get in position and I go, let's go. To the
Wow.
frog.
I keep in like in the middle of the night. Sometimes I'll forget. I'll be like, and I like clench up.
Do you know that in my kitchen there's a fake roach?
Why?
Why?
My wife has it's a little plastic brown roach, and it's hidden in a little plant that we have in the kitchen. I don't know why. I assume my daughter did it to scare us, you know. But my wife was like, I took it. She had a Diet Coke on the counter, and she turned around and left it there. And I took the roach and put it on top of the can. She turned around and scared the crap out of her. And she's like, "You can't fool me with my own roach." And I go, "That's yours?" I go, "I thought it was Juliana." And she goes, "No, it's mine." And she put it back in the tree. And I went, "Okay, well, welcome to the kitchen."
Next, you're
Yeah,
gonna
the
sit on
other
a whoopee
roaches out.
cushion. Yeah.
I was driving down the road and I looked over and I saw a kangaroo hopping and I looked at it and I said, "Oh, life. Oh, life."
Dot, dot, dot.
When I saw the kangaroo story on the news, I thought instantly this is how Mike's monkey is going to
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
It's going to be on the news. Monkey escapes.
Listen,
With gun.
Yeah.
Monkey with
Multiple,
gun would be
yeah.
a great movie.
That is, and on cocaine. Now we're
Yeah.
talking.
I don't have cocaine.
Well,
None.
we can get some.
The monkey
Um,
does.
I have two problems. One is that Pete keeps posting videos of that Hummer.
Oh yeah.
He wrapped it. Did you see it?
I did.
Oh my God! Now I'm like, oof.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is, people are constantly sending me monkey videos. Like I'm trying to get it out of my system, and they keep sending me monkey videos. I'm like, now I really want a
Pull
monkey.
you back in.
I would do it. I really would.
So you just want the little finger monkey, or you want like a bigger, like lemur type action.
In reality, if I was going to get a monkey, I'd get a tiny, tiny one. But yeah, do I want? I want a little chimp. I'm not going to get it though. But you saw a video where the guy reunited with the chimp and it runs down and it hugs him. That's what I want.
Yeah.
That little chimp.
But you got to get them when they're like a baby, and that's when they're the cutest little creatures on the planet.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Although I saw a video yesterday that made me laugh out loud multiple times. Did you ever see the guy he does cooking with his beagles?
What?
There's 2 beagles and they sit next to him on either side of him on the table. And he puts the ingredients out, and they're so antsy they want to get to the ingredients. He'll grab one thing, and one will go, and when he goes to stop it, the other one go, and it's just the beagles just tearing it's hilarious. And then they get so crazy they throw themselves around, they throw him around, and it's him just trying to go through the recipe while they're there. It's very funny.
That's great.
Yeah. All right, it is Friday. It is International Pizza Day, so our queen of pizza, Carmen, is here with us. Three Brothers Pizza will be bringing pizza by later. All this means nothing to you guys. You just get to hear us eat. Tonight, our band Pitbull Toddler is playing at the Daiquiri Shack in Madeira Beach. We're very excited about that. And we do have 6 and 9 today, and none of us have anything except for Galvin ready to go. So we've got time. Lord knows we got time. Is my man Dizzy running the board today?
Yes.
Dizzy.
Yes, sir.
What up, my
Core
man?
4 and the ones I pretend to like. Happy Friday.
Dizzy, are you ready for the cruise?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
I'm excited, too. I was going over yesterday, just getting things ready for the cruise. Already planning the next cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You know who would never write a life ...
Dizzy.
No, that's not true. He
Dizzy.
writes me poems all the
No,
time.
no.
Yep.
No,
Dizzy's
never.
poems go Spanish. I'd like to punch you in the eye, and I'll be happy to take your job when you die. Love Dizzy.
Yeah.
Those are his poems.
A lot of like, bitch, don't be an idiot.
Yeah.
I met a girl with a big booty.
Yeah.
Was it fruity?
The other part of Dizzy's Instagram is confusing too, because part of it is big boob, big butt ladies, and I'm like, ooh, and then adorable children.
Little
Yeah.
And he's
baby.
like his little niece. I'm like, wait, I mean, that's adorable too.
Disney posted a picture of some girl, and I go, good Lord, she is hot. Who is that? And he goes, oh, I don't know. She's just some chick. Whatever, some famous girl, whatever.
That's all
I
we
was
need.
like,
That's all we need. We got Calta Cruise 17. I believe it's 55 days away, Galvin. Is that right?
Let me take a little look-see.
I know you have the.
It is 55 days, 4 hours, 13 minutes, and 48 seconds.
Yeah. There you
Oh
go.
man, dialing your macros.
Carmen, what are you doing?
Baby.
Are you Shazamming a song?
I'm trying to get this song, yeah.
Oh,
It's
Godsmack. Come together.
I like this song.
Yeah.
Gary
all
Clark
right.
Jr.'s version is my favorite.
I like this one, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's good too.
Yeah,
That's
so
good.
we listened to it on the way here.
Carmen Godsmack's coming to town.
See,
yeah.
that's the kind of rock I can listen to if
Yeah.
that's their style.
No, you
if
like,
it gets
you
heavier
like
than that.
Godsmack.
That's a cover of the Beatles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you'd like the rest
I knew
of their
that
music.
song.
You won't.
Maybe not the song
Okay.
Voodoo.
Yeah.
Voodoo. Or what
I
about
love that song.
what about the other? This Spotify really sucks.
What is it slowing up on you?
No, like every time I search something, it
Yeah.
You got commercials.
no, no, that's the thing. I'm paying for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had Sprint, and they're now T-Mobile. T-Mobile took over Sprint, and then they're like, hey, guess what? You get Netflix. And I'm like, I already have Netflix. And they go, no, now you get Netflix with ads. And I go, I already have Netflix without ads.
Yeah.
And they go, no, you get Netflix with ads. So now my Netflix had ads, and I go, all right, well, I don't want that. So then I just went back in and paid for the premium thing,
Upgrade.
whatever. Yeah, and now I have no Netflix.
What?
It came on, and it goes, it looks like you're using a second server thing. And,
yeah.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
You ruined my whole thing, T-Mobile.
They locked me out because my mom was logging into my Netflix into hotels around the country. And they were like, so, yeah, dude.
This is Godsmack.
Okay. I could get down to this at the gym. Maybe.
So good. You didn't used to listen to this when we were younger? This is
No.
like right in our time.
I was Breaking Benjamin. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
excuse me. Oh, they're great.
I
too.
love them.
This is good.
I like that. Okay. I can get down with it.
It's very dirt rock.
Yeah. I think that's what I am. I'm grunge.
Yeah, you
Oh,
are.
you're
I'm like-
wearing your
That's
grunge
different.
shirt today.
Grunge
Grunge is different from
flannel
dirt
it up.
rock.
Yeah.
I wore this flannel when I was home in Michigan around my dad, and he looked at me, and I was like, "Yes, Dad, I know I look like a lesbian. That's my style, okay?"
It's called the Barb shirt. He was like, not two of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's-
well, Barb is definitely
Speaking
not a
of,
lesbian.
I won't wear
Barb,
that garbage.
Get back in the basement.
Barb's not a lesbian,
No,
but
She
she's
has
going
two
on the
kids.
cruise with who?
with her friend Kendra. Well,
friend in air quotes. all right.
No, so she was gonna bring a guy.
Mhm.
And-
Instead, she's bringing Kendra in a double-ended.
No, she was
man.
gonna bring a guy, but they had just started dating.
Yeah.
So I was like, think about this: you're 3 months out, something could go wrong, and then his name is on there, and that's gonna be a whole mess to try and
You
change
could find
it.
yourself wildly attracted to a chubby married man.
Yeah.
And then I was also like, and this is an adult spring break. You
Yeah.
could actually meet somebody on the cruise that you may like. And
Can we do a contest with Barb?
Sure.
Said, who wants to bang Barb?
Oh.
Bang Barb,
Bang Barb,
bang Barb, bang Barb. Oh,
Bang Barb 2024, baby.
You can't. Oh, life.
Yeah. Oh, life. How
Yeah.
amazingly
I went on the cruise
turbulent.
and banged Barb. Oh, life.
Oh, life.
Dot.
You can't write a poem
She's
about
pregnant again. Oh, life.
You tricked me, life.
I don't want to see what Barb looks like in real life. I've
No,
got,
because she got vision of Barb.
I've got my vision of what Barb looks like, and I don't want that ruined.
Yeah, and guess what? Your vision is completely wrong
Yeah, 'cause-
due to these jerk offs.
I don't see the
remember her being
Galvin's
pretty.
voice.
Let me see Barb. Let me see Barb. Let me see Barb.
This is Barb.
Hey, Barb.
Yeah,
Let me
that's what I
see.
remember.
Oh, life.
Skinny little blonde.
Oh,
Big-
life.
The one on the right?
I don't want to see. No,
Gio, look at my sister.
no, I
Gio,
need. I need to.
Look at it.
Look at my sister.
It's away. It's away.
I need to keep the magic alive.
Yeah, she put
It's
it away.
I'm not looking.
Barb is Temple Grandin.
Yeah.
That's what I think of when. Right?
I've eaten bull testicles before,
yeah.
you know.
See, and now do Barb.
Shut up, idiot.
Yeah. See, same one.
Well, listen, I just feel so bad because you guys are painting this picture of her, and the whole cruise, she's just gonna get. You're nothing like they talk about.
I
You're
want
you're
I
nothing
want
like they
Barb to
describe
be
you.
wearing a red flannel and having a piece of straw in her mouth the whole time she's
Yeah.
on the
That's
boat.
not gonna be the case.
And then
Oh,
can we
yeah.
get her a pitchfork? Is that allowed on the boat?
Yep.
With exactly 6 freckles on either
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
Big ones.
Yep. And chewing tobacco in her
Yeah,
mouth.
yeah.
You guys are jerks.
Yeah.
I imagine.
Ding.
I want Barb to like stand at the bar and tell me how easy it was to get her trucker's license.
Yeah.
CDL.
No.
You can't even haul nothing, Gio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
So what kind of rig you running here today?
You a hauler? You hauling?
she's pretty sure she could drive the boat. Too.
Yeah, exactly.
yes.
I could drive this.
So
Basically, same thing.
one of the things they're doing on the cruise, this is cool. So every time we have a cruise, all the passengers get a goodie bag that's got like a T-shirt and some other promotional stuff in it. And this year, we've got pins. You know the Pat pins that we had?
Mhm.
Well, we've got new cruise pins. You got the cruise logo. You've got a couple of the sponsor logos. You got our character heads. And I was like, oh, this is a good idea. Because remember, we wanted to do this with the Pat pins. So now we're gonna have a whole bunch of pins that everybody gets, and then we're gonna have ones that everybody has to find. Like they're gonna be hidden around on the boat.
And then we get like lanyards and we can put them
Yes,
on. Just
yes.
like, okay, I
But
like
here's
it.
the fun thing about it is you're going to have to find the pins, and they're going to be on the ground, and you got to find them with your feet.
No.
No.
Yes.
That's not
I am in. Oh, life.
And there's gonna be some of them will have a lot of them, and then some of them will be very rare, and you'll only have a couple. And I saw some of them yesterday. There's a long-haired Spanish one.
Oh,
There's a couple of
man.
good Carmen ones.
Oh, boy.
Oh, God.
Oh,
I
no,
don't like
no.
it.
There's a bunch of good Joe ones. Yeah.
There's the rare Pap did a video pin.
No, that hasn't happened yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, are there any of Gio?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I was gonna say.
But I saw the like the variants.
Okay.
You know, and the variants were good. So yeah, the Geo, there's good Geo ones.
I
They're
don't
pretty
know.
funny.
I feel like
Yeah.
all
No,
of
it's
Gio's, he's gonna be all proper and with his Slater shirt on, and we're drunk everywhere.
No. It's good. It'll be fun to see who gets them all, and we have them all, and then we don't have to just do it for cruises. We could do them for different events and stuff. So it'll be fun.
I wanted to go to Disney and try and swap out my Joe pin with like a Donald Duck, and some kid doesn't know.
Yo, where'd you get
This is
that?
very
old,
rare.
Give me old drunk guy from Tom Sawyer Island.
Give me that Donald Duck for this wizard.
Oh, that's so great. It's so funny to see the Disney. You have to ask the people who work there to swap pins, and they have to say yes.
Yeah.
And it's great. You see some of them letting ones go that they don't want to let go, and they're like, okay, sure, and they take off their big Star Wars one.
Yep.
Aw.
All right, we got some stuff to give away, Carmen. Not pins. What else do we have?
We have tickets for Parker McCollum,
No.
Monster Jam. I know
Uh-huh.
we have one left.
Okay.
And
Oh, we're going by memory.
yes,
Okay. And some other stuff.
and Brooks and Dunn.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Let's do it right now. A little bit of Sporkle. Here we go.
That's what it sounds like when I do it.
Yeah.
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 Every show we lose a little bit of hearing.
I literally have it potted halfway down.
It is so loud.
Is that me? Is that me? I'm
No, you didn't do anything wrong. It's just loud.
That's the thing.
So I believe I'm going for 3 in a row.
Nope.
Yes.
Not
No,
even
it's
close.
Calvin.
What?
Calvin's going for 3.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
glad
Make
that I
jokes
said
now.
something. I
Yeah.
made a joke.
Make your little jokes. See what
Because I
happens.
currently have the rule.
Yes.
I would lose
Yes,
the
you do.
rule.
You would.
I thought it got canceled out.
Yeah, it did.
No, it did
Yeah,
not.
Yeah, I did.
No
rule.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
got
it did.
canceled.
I canceled it.
There's no rule.
Yeah.
My rule did not get canceled.
Yes,
out.
it did.
That
Yes,
was
it did.
prior to this
I
one.
love that
Yeah.
he's every
Yeah.
time 9 people are saying yes, this is what happened. Nope, Mr. Memory knows for sure that it didn't get canceled.
You got a rule like a day or two later. Galvin canceled it,
Yeah.
and then a week later, Gio canceled Galvin's rule.
That is
Yep,
true.
that's what I remember. Okay.
Okay.
Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Pap is your judge and scorekeeper. Carmen, what are we playing today?
Okay, today we're gonna play movie cast chain game. Okay, so I'm gonna give you 2 actors. You're gonna name the movie, and then the next line, the last actor will be the first actor. Okay,
Nope.
don't worry about it.
Well,
Just
there's
name the movie.
So it carries on to the next question?
Right.
Okay.
So
Carrie is the actor?
Drew.
you guys are naming
on
the
the pic.
movie. You'll
Jim
figure
Carrey?
it out. Your first one: Tom Hanks and Leonardo DiCaprio.
Catch me if you can.
Mike. Now here's where the chain is: Leonardo DiCaprio and Jack Nicholson.
The Departed.
Gio. Jack Nicholson and Demi Moore. Jack Nicholson and Demi Moore. What movie did they star in together?
Oh, A Few Good Men.
Yes.
Oh, come on.
Mike
yeah.
Calta. Demi Moore and Patrick
Ghost.
Swayze.
Oh, jeez.
Galvin. Patrick Swayze and Jennifer
Dirty
Grey.
Dancing.
Galvin. Jennifer
Ferris
Grey.
Bueller's
Feels
Day
Day
Off.
Off.
Galvin. Charlie Sheen and Martin Sheen.
Oh, no, that's not it.
Platoon.
No, Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen and Martin Sheen starred in.
Garbage Man?
Nope. Wall Street.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Your next one: Martin Sheen and Marlon Brando.
Apocalypse Now.
Yeah.
Mike. Marlon
The
Brando.
Godfather.
Yes.
Oh.
Galvin or
No.
Gio. And Pap.
Well, who's the other actor?
Al Pacino.
Okay.
And Pap. We're halfway there.
Spanish is not on the board. He has 0 points. Gio with 2, and Michael and Galvin are tied for first place. They both have 3.
All right.
It's close. It's close.
We're halfway there. We are playing movie cast chain game. Your next one: Al Pacino and Michelle
Scarface.
Pfeiffer. Galvin. Michelle Pfeiffer and Christopher Walken.
Batman Returns.
Gio. Christopher Walken and Robert De Niro.
Deer Hunter.
Mike. Robert De Niro and Ben Stiller.
Meet the Fockers.
Meet the
Meet the
parents.
Meet the parents. Spanish. Ben Stiller and Cameron Diaz.
Something about Mary.
Mike.
There's something about
Yes, Mike. Cameron Diaz and Jim Carrey.
Mask.
Mike.
Ooh.
Michael.
You stink.
Mary. You're very accurate. I appreciate it.
Jim Carrey and Courtney Cox.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Spanish. Courtney Cox and
Scream.
Mike. And Pap.
Wait. Oh.
We're on the last 3.
Spanish is on the board with 2. Gio has 3. Galvin with 4, and Michael has 7.
Ooh.
All right.
What was the second Scream actor?
I will give that to you.
Okay.
Oh.
It will be the first actor.
Yeah, Gio.
Movie cast chain game. Last 3. Here we go. Nev Campbell and Matthew Perry. Nev Campbell and Matthew Perry
Fools Rush In.
starred in. Three to Tango.
Oh.
Oof.
Matthew Perry and Bruce Willis.
Whole 9 yards.
Galvin. And your last
Die Hard.
one. Bruce Willis and Haley Joel Osment.
I see
True
dead
Good-
people.
damn it.
Sixth Sense.
Yep.
Sixth Sense. Spanish. And then to complete the chain,
Yeah.
the very last one, the extra one, was Haley Joel Osment and Tom Hanks.
That
Road to
is
Perdition.
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump.
Oh yeah.
Where that
Oh.
whore comes back and tricks Forrest into thinking it's his kid.
Oh yeah, and then
He's
I got
little-
AIDS.
Yeah.
He's a little Forrest.
Yeah.
Which I gotta tell you,
Is he like me?
it wasn't until like in my 20s that I realized that she had AIDS.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Well,
do you
because I
think?
watched it when I was a kid, and I like no one explained it to me.
They don't really
like,
say it, yeah.
Yeah, and my parents were gonna be like, "That means this."
And then when you hear about it, you go, "Oh, life."
Yeah.
Oh, life.
Oh.
Burn. That's a burn on you.
Thank you.
Final score, Joe.
Your
Hello.
final score, Spanish.
Jeez.
Oh, my phone went off.
I think there's a delay.
Final score, Spanish had 3 points on the board, along with Gio, who also had 3. Galvin with 5, and Michael is your triumphant champion today. He won with 7.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Like you
Streak
know,
Slayer.
like you know, you're not good with technology. Why don't you use paper, the old way? Hashtags.
He's got an abacus over there. He really does on his
That's
desk.
what I'm saying. Use that maybe. You're more comfortable with it.
Put that abacus by you. I'm going to take a picture so people don't. I'm not kidding.
Oh my gosh.
That's how you should keep score. I'm the blue. Hold on.
I would like to be the red.
Yeah, thank you. Just every time we get one,
Agreed.
slide it over there. That's all. All right, Galvin, what do we have coming up in news?
Coming up in news today, we have forget about it. Putin on the Ritz. And who's getting in?
Yeah. All right, Galvin has your news. We will take a very quick break and come right back. It's very quick. I thought I had a stroke going on. We'll do a very quick break, and then we'll come back and get right into it. I just put the picture up of Joe with the abacus, and here is how Joe keeps score. Tonight we have Pitbull Toddler. They will be. We will be live at the Daiquiri Shack in Madeira Beach. Who is going? Spanish? Did you decide what you're doing?
What's that for tonight?
Hello?
Yeah.
Who's
What?
sorry,
Are you
are we
listening
on?
to the show?
Yeah, definitely listening. Yeah, tonight I'm pretty sure I will be there.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
Yeah, no, I'm planning on being.
That's
yeah.
not a 100%.
I,
Why?
I love his yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Oh, life.
Sometimes catches up to you.
What is the holdup?
My buddy's coming into town.
Yeah. What's his problem?
What do you mean? What's his
this
problem?
guy's problem?
He can't
Yeah.
come to the
Yeah,
thing?
does
I
he
don't
not
know.
have a
What's
phone?
that?
You can't go, hey, you want to go out to this place tonight?
Yes, I already asked him, and he said we'll talk about it when he gets here.
Oh,
'cause,
then I say that you don't come into town. You
Yeah.
answer me.
Jesus
Wait,
Christ.
Talk about it when we get there. What kind of
So
answer
Spanish
that?
is not coming.
Right. You got a pretty good record of not doing that, of not showing up.
Oh, I do?
Yes.
At Pitbull Toddler?
Yes.
I went to all of the shows last year,
No,
even
that's
ones
not-
that you didn't go to. Yeah.
No.
That's a
Got
burn on
him.
you.
Yeah.
That is a
Oh, life.
Joe, you're going.
Yes, sir.
See, no hesitation.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No delay.
Yeah.
Right.
Why don't you just tell this guy, hey, if you're coming to town, this is what I'm doing. You'll have to.
Because
come
I
and
haven't
hang out
seen
with
him
me.
for a while. I want to hang out with him.
Oh, life.
I didn't say I'm not going. I mean, my God.
What are you guys gonna do if you don't go?
We're going to probably hug and cry in each other's arms.
Seriously.
No.
What would you do if you don't?
Just hang out in St. Pete because he's got something early in the morning, so he's not trying to stay out. late.
Meet me there and then Uber. Leave when you have to leave.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we talked about. So, but he does want to see me and the band and all that, so that's why I'm pretty sure we're gonna be there.
Spanish said he got me a room at the Cambria Hotel.
That's right.
Oh, now everybody knows.
I don't care. Meet me there, room 616.
He did it?
Yeah.
Mm.
Like
And
as a favor?
just don't you worry about
Okay.
it. And I still don't trust it.
That's
What
what,
do you
I'm
mean?
saying.
Yeah, it's gonna fall
Like,
right
there's
in.
no
Yeah.
way.
What are you talking about?
Like I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna be like,
They're
hey,
like,
They're
who
gonna
are
be like,
you?
Who are you?
think my room is supposed to be here?
What's
Yeah.
the code name? What's the name under?
Big Thunder.
No shoes.
Why's it got to be Big Thunder?
What? You don't want to be Little Thunder.
The password is OLife.
Dot
Oh,
dot.
dot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All life. Dot.
All right, we'll see if
Yeah.
that
I
works.
promise you, the room is a lock.
Okay,
A lock.
all right.
Nah, this is like when we used to give my friends expired gift cards to go out to dinner, and they
Oh
get
my
there and run it up, and it was
God.
expired.
Oh.
Like,
This
Yeah.
Groupon is old.
Yeah, no, here, this is for Outback.
You
Yeah.
are such an a-hole. That is
It's
I
the
would be
best
so
prank
mad.
ever.
I still feel guilty that I called my cousin Frankie a couple of years ago and I said, my friend Chuck gave me tickets to the home run derby at Yankee Stadium. I can't go. Do you want them? Oh, that'd be great. Okay, I'm going to overnight them to you. And then he calls me the next day. He goes, just a heads up. I never get the tickets. Never got it. I go, hold on. Let me check it out. He called DHL and they're like, yeah, you checked the overnight service. And I go, it is overnight service. And they're like, yeah, but it's Saturday. I go, it's Friday that I sent it out. Therefore, that would be overnight. And they're like, we had to check Saturday service. I go, well, I wanted it overnight the next day.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, well, it's in New Jersey, and the office is closed today, so it's just sitting there. So the guy was like, I can't even drive over there and get it for you because nobody has keys to open it. I go, so now the guy can't go to the game. He said, no, and I feel terrible still after all these years about that.
We did it on purpose.
So mean,
jerk.
dude.
It's great.
No integrity.
I would not. I don't know what I would do. If I gave them the card and they were like, this is expired, I'd be like, I had no money. Yeah, I'm saying like if I was in
Like,
high
when you're
school.
broke.
Yep.
He's so proud of it.
That's great.
I had
Jesus.
tickets to Disney that I never used. And I called Disney and I said, I have these tickets and I don't know if they're still good. Can you check them? And she checks them. She goes, no, they expired in September. And I go, okay. And she goes, well, no, hold on a second. I go, yeah. And she goes, if you send an email, I'll give you the email address and tell them that you had them and you never got to use them. And because of COVID or whatever, they'll probably extend them for you. And I went, oh, that'd be great. Okay. So I sent them an email and I said, dear Disney people, I have these tickets. Because of COVID, we couldn't go. They're expired. But Disney told me to email you that they may be extended. And they wrote back and they were like, I'm sorry, sir. The only area that we take care of is the Disney Points of Light charity for like kids who are dying. And they're like, unless this has, I was like, no. I'll buy new tickets. I'm okay. Why did she tell me that? She gave me the wrong email address.
My back hurts a little bit.
I'm not a kid anymore, but I'm in pain.
She's like, unless this has to do with that. I go, no.
Aren't we all dying?
Yeah, all of us every day.
Yeah, I'm still rolling
every day.
it, but it's happening.
Yeah.
Jeez. I was saying all week that I wanted to be nowhere near Vegas this week I really want to go to Vegas. Like my wife and I were looking at dates yesterday, but I have no interest in being there during Super Bowl week and all this melee and all that until last night. I just started watching videos of the Barstool guys, and I was like, all right, I kind of wish we were
And
there.
now that Bert's basically best friends with Baker Mayfield.
Oh, is he?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
They're hanging
Yeah,
out
been
all the
hanging out.
time and stuff. He put up a picture who has a better ass, me or Baker.
Yeah.
He's him and Tom out there obviously for their show and doing the stuff and have their vodka and they're playing blackjack with the different podcast guys and a bunch of different people out there.
That's good. It must be nice to be a super millionaire in like John Sarasani was there too. I saw him playing blackjack with some other guys. I'm like, that must be fun to be out there and have $50 million in the bank.
He is everything you hate about a person, but I still like him.
Yeah.
But also, I feel like if you ever hung out with him, you would have a sore neck because he would grab you, do that stuff, whatever. But it's just you can tell that he's already had like a few drinks and stuff, and he's got the camera, and he goes, "You don't know what a pumpkin is. You know what a pumpkin is? You don't, because you're a loser. They know what it is. What's a pumpkin?" And she goes, "It's a $25,000 chip." And he goes, "You don't know." Yelling at
you
people.
said he had a couple of drinks?
Yeah.
Did I drink cocaine?
Yeah.
Just yelling at people that follow him for being poor.
Yeah, dude,
That's
why?
so great. Hey, you know how you follow me? Well, you're a loser.
All right, it is 7:17. Time to check in with Galvin. He has today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
That's your alarm to make sure you know that this is that's an alert, actually, not an alarm. That this is going to be your last weekend to get into Pelt Shoes for their big warehouse sale that is going on. You can save up to 60% off the lowest prices of the seasons. They are having this big clearing of their inventory going on now through Valentine's Day. It's every weekend, so this is the last weekend before Valentine's Day, so you got to get in there. 6 locations throughout Pinellas, Sarasota, and Fort Myers. Stop into a Pelt's and get into their huge warehouse sale that is going on right now. You can save huge on all your favorite brands like Hey Dudes and Skechers and Rockport, all the different stuff. They have them right there for you. So stop in there, save some money, and make sure you get in there this weekend and tell them that Galvin from the Mike Calta Show sent you. So in news today, some interesting stuff happening. A special counsel report released yesterday found evidence that President Joe Biden willfully retained and shared highly classified information when he was a private citizen, including about military and foreign policy in Afghanistan, but concluded that criminal charges were not warranted.
Oh, man.
The report from special counsel Robert Hur resolves a criminal investigation that shadowed Biden's presidency for the last year. but its bitingly critical assessment of his handling of sensitive government records and unflattering characterizations of his memory will spark fresh questions about his competency and age that cuts voters' most deep-seated concerns about his candidacy for re-election.
My wife hates Trump, but yesterday she said Biden's just too old. He acts too old.
Here's some interesting stuff. So here's part of the report. It says, we have also considered that at trial, Mr. Biden would likely present himself to a jury, as he did during our interview of him, as sympathetic, well-meaning elderly man with a poor memory.
Oh.
Based on our direct interactions with and observations of him, he is someone for whom many jurors would want to identify reasonable doubt. It would be difficult to convince a jury that they should convict him by then a former president well into his 80s of a serious felony that requires a mental state of willfulness. Of course, Biden is like, hey, I'm elderly, but I have a good... Who asked that?
Yeah.
Who's there?
Did you see Ducey asked him? He's like, President Biden's like, do you have a bad memory? He goes, I have a bad memory because I let you ask that question.
Yeah.
He should ask him every day.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think you have a
Well,
bad memory? Do you think you have a bad
It's
memory?
just goofy old
Here's
grandpa
the
up
thing
there.
of it too is he's leaning on the death of his son, because he's like, well, around that time you can't be expecting me to remember stuff, and then it's like, all right.
Yeah, I read that where he said that, which is kind of, listen, death will do something to you.
But if that was the only time,
Right.
then you
That's
could
the
go,
thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's understandable, but
it's not.
It's not.
Right.
Yeah, it's clearly not.
Yeah, and also, I don't think that that Biden was taking classified documents to do anything nefarious. I don't know.
Wait,
Yeah.
Well, I was just gonna say. I mean, he has a paper trail of giving secrets to the Chinese now from this time period when he was a citizen.
Right. Right.
So-
I don't know.
Here's
the
the thing, though. Also, is Trump does this exact
Right,
same
that
thing.
was my
Trump's
point.
in prison and hung and stabbed and
Can't
burned.
be on the ballot.
Yeah.
He's doing all these. I know he's not on the ballot for a different reason, but they come up with all these excuses for Trump. And I was trying to explain this the other day, is that these things that they do, this is unequal punishment for Trump and other politicians, makes people want to support Trump more. It's fighting against themselves.
Well,
That's what
because it's showing how unfair they are.
And very third world we are.
But
Right.
you guys don't think it's across the board on both sides? I
Oh
don't
yeah,
think
yes.
It
The
is,
problem
but
is they're justifying it with
He's old.
with Biden. It's he is a mistake. He took it home. He did the same thing that Trump did.
But like both sides are doing it to each other. Like they're so screwed up. The whole thing is screwed
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
we
don't think
all
it's, I don't
agree
think
with
it's
that.
pushing people to Trump or the other way. It's going
the
both
problem
ways.
is you spend a year talking about what a bad person Trump is and how Trump should be in jail and how he can't do this, and then you find out Biden did the exact same thing, and you go, "Wow, he's okay."
And Biden's the
That's what
president,
does it.
and our economy is terrible right now. So it's
but
you
whatever
push on that.
whatever side you're leaning on, that's the way you're going to see it.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
But also, everybody was after the Trump kids. All the Trump kids. Donald Jr. has never been in trouble for doing drugs. He has never had any incident where they found drugs on him. And Hunter Biden is smoking crack on video, and they find cocaine in the White House twice.
Right.
And they're always like, "Oh, Donald Trump Jr. is all coked up. He's always on coke." That's the unfair part.
I just see it as just a vicious circle that's not pushing anybody.
You don't think
any
it's
which way?
You don't think it's way worse of a gang up against Trump?
Probably not. No.
You don't think that you don't look at all the things that they've accused him of doing that he didn't do, or that everybody else has done, and they've made it seem like he's
They've
cutting deals
actually
with Putin.
proven.
I feel like the Republicans are doing the same thing to Biden, and then
But they're turning out to be right.
But
Yeah.
here's the
Going
thing,
in
Gio,
a
is that's
circle.
your bias showing there, because if you have two people doing the exact same thing, and one guy is getting, possibly not going to be able to run for president and maybe going to jail and stuff, and the other guy, they go, he's just old and forgot.
Yeah, but I'm not. It's not a bias. I'm saying they're both doing it to each other. Like it's this. It's a this
but
vicious circle. Like
it's-
it's not. I don't feel like it's pushing people one way or the other. It's just this.
I don't think that's true. I
This
think that
nonstop
Trump.
circle, and whatever side you're on, you're gonna feel like, well, they're attacking my guy more.
Yeah, I think
but
the
like
Trump people though are become stronger Trump supporters when they see how much he's attacked, and then the Putin thing. The Russian dossier when they were like he's peeing
Oh
on the
my
bed
God,
and all that
dude.
stuff,
Yeah.
that was made me go, this guy's nuts. And then when he's like, none of it's true, I'm like, he's a liar. Then it turns out none of it was true, and they all admit that it was not true, and you go,
And
oh,
nobody
hold on
got
a
in
second.
trouble for
And-
it.
Well,
Right.
not only that, but it's just a matter of fact that they kept it going
Yeah.
for so long only for nothing.
And then you find out the same Department of Justice that conducts these investigations into Biden is the same Department of Justice that paid Twitter millions of dollars to suppress right-wing accounts. It's the same Department of Justice that's paying the FDA to get certain drugs passed and certain drugs not passed.
We live in a real criminal
Shady.
society.
Yeah.
I think you have a lot of people that are diehard Trump or diehard Biden. Those people, their mind's not going to be changed. But
Yeah.
then there's other people that are in the middle that are reasonable, and they're like, hey, I voted for Biden because I don't like Trump. It's too much stuff. They have to look at this and go, yeah, but if Trump did that, that's the same exact thing. And they're letting him off, and they're trying to hang this guy. Like, there's some that are at least reasonable.
There's a lot that are reasonable.
I think a lot of these politicians that people assume are on their side or not
are
their
all-
side.
they're
Well,
on
those
their own
people
side.
are
Everybody's working
blind.
together to just like screw us over and divide people more and more. And it's working because they're all you find out they're all both of these different politicians, they're both investing in the same companies, even though on the surface it looks like this is this one's against this one's against that one. They're
which
all
is
working
ridiculous.
together.
Which is ridiculous, and I've seen this point be brought up a lot on Instagram lately. Is you won't let athletes bet on any sport, specifically the sport that they play in. You won't let them bet on them, but you'll let the people making laws about companies invest in stocks of that company.
It's
like
wild.
it's
Before
so
they pass the laws.
Yeah,
All-
so hypocritical.
All those whales are Nancy Pelosi,
Yeah.
Mitch McConnell, all these senators,
Oh,
all
it's
these
Mr.
congressmen.
Pelosi. It's not Nancy
Yeah,
Pelosi
it's
making
still,
that. Yeah.
but
whatever.
still,
Yeah.
they need to be like
And
harsher
at the,
term
At
limits.
the same time, I agree with you 100%. Unless they're also willing to give me those stock tips,
Right.
because that's where the greed
Well,
But
comes
you
in.
that's
can
why
follow
you gotta,
them.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do.
unusual whales. And the
Well,
only
I'm just saying, like it's the greed in me, like there is in everybody else, comes out where I go, that's wrong. Unless it can help me too, then okay,
Yeah.
keep doing it.
Yeah.
And that's where everybody comes in.
I just
Yeah.
find myself very much in the middle where I feel like both sides are so corrupt.
Yes.
So then you should be voting for Trump,
but
because if
every-
you feel like both sides are corrupt, at least you're going to make more money off of Trump.
But
Your
yeah,
economy's gonna be
if that's
better.
what's important, some people
What
vote
is?
for different reasons. Well, if just money's what's important, that's what you want to vote for. That would obviously
But if it's both corrupt,
garner your vote.
But the thing is, the only, because listen, I understand that Trump is a lunatic and he probably would not do the best for this country. I wish we could find somebody that was more sane when they talked. But the only thing that Trump has done that no other candidate has done is told the World Economic Forum to screw off. All of them have invested in one way or another into that organization besides Trump. He's the only one that stood up against them when they invited all the world leaders out, and he's the only one to this day that you can look up his records and he has no ties financially to them whatsoever. That
Although
to me,
they'll tell you different.
yeah, they'll tell you different, but all that stuff is public record.
Yeah.
So but that's the thing is nobody will look it up.
But
and
at
then
the
if you-
same time, as you're saying this, I'm like, yes, man, it's right. But also at the same time, I know he's bad too.
Well, that's the thing. But like you said, if it's about the money,
Yeah.
you don't want to be on the side of the World Economic Forum, especially when their whole agenda right now is 15-minute cities. You're going to eat bugs, and they're going to own everything. You'll own nothing, and you'll be happy.
And also, like, we have a guy in Florida who tracks famous people's planes. How do we not have like a specific person tracking these people investment and posting it? And
Oh, they do.
They
They
do,
do,
but
yeah.
but so it's
But
suppressed.
There's websites, but nobody cares. Nobody
Right.
Yeah.
pays attention.
Oh,
to
I
that
care.
stuff.
I went and bought General Dynamics the minute Nancy
same.
Pelosi did.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
woman who makes a little over $100,000 a year is worth over $100 million.
Right.
Easily over $100 million. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's just good at investing.
Yeah.
I'm just
the
tired.
smartest person in the world.
I just get so tired of the gotcha game. It goes,
Yeah, I
goes
agree
back
with
and
you.
forth. This week it's we got Biden. Next week it's we got Trump, and like it just goes back and forth. And then you find out the more you dig that they were both doing
Yes.
the exact
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
they're-
Gio, I
they're
ask you
both
again.
garbage.
Election tomorrow. Who you vote for?
Right now, I wouldn't want to vote for either of them.
I know it's, but you have to.
I don't have to.
I know. I'm saying, like if you
I
had
don't,
to.
I don't think I could in
Yeah.
good conscience.
But Gio, to your point, it's fighters. Whenever they're promoting the
Yeah,
fight, and
it's-
they do all this stuff, and then after the fight, they're like, "I was just all for the fight," and hug each other and stuff.
That's totally what it is. And everybody's like, "Ooh, I gotcha game today. Biden screwed up," and then it's like next week, it's Trump screwed up and got him today.
But I
if you
think
wanna,
that's-
if you
it's-
want to throw some crazy leaders in there, how about Putin? You want
Right.
to throw him in there? On Thursday, President Vladimir Putin spent 2 hours being quizzed by Tucker Carlson in a highly anticipated TV interview.
Got to give it to Tucker Carlson. Remember, we were like, he's not going to ask any questions because he He asked some good questions.
The interview took place just ahead of the second anniversary. Happy anniversary, everyone.
Hey.
Of Russia's invasion of Ukraine, and at the time when the United States politicians are pushing to restore military funding to Ukraine. Here are some of the takeaways. Putin claims that Clinton flip-flopped on Russia joining NATO. Putin revealed that at some point, former U.S. President Bill Clinton told him that Russia would have an opportunity to be welcomed into the military alliance, NATO. That's according to Putin, and that's according to if you understand Russian. Putin says Russia is open to releasing Wall Street journalists. Putin said they might even possibly free the Wall Street journalist Evan Gershikovich, who is awaiting trial on spying charges in exchange for a Russian prisoner. So that may happen. Who blew up the Nord Stream?
Hey, why wouldn't they just do that? Give them their Russian guy.
We're holding off for a WNBA player.
Well, that guy that's the Wall Street guy, they say has a very big ties to FTX and all that, so it's smart on them not to give him up yet. Because he can,
Putin also blamed the CIA for the explosions of the Nord Stream pipelines, cutting off a major route for Russia's gas exports to Europe and fueling geopolitical tensions. Whenever he said, who blew up Nord Stream, Carlson asked, Putin replied, you for sure. Tucker Carlson jokingly responded, I was busy that day. Putin said, you personally might have an alibi, but the CIA has not such alibi.
Yeah. I mean, look, that does anybody doubt that?
No, because when you follow the money, guess who now is the biggest natural gas provider to Europe?
Yeah,
we are.
Yeah.
And then also, Putin said the world is changing faster than during the collapse of the Roman Empire. He also said that mankind is currently facing many threats due to the genetic researchers talking about AI. It is now possible to create superhuman, a specialized human being, a genetically engineered athlete, scientist, military man, all that stuff. Well, he's talking about Elon Musk with the Neuralink and all that
the
stuff.
CRISPR technology that China has.
Yeah.
I mean,
and stuff that they have as well.
Captain America type superhuman.
I'm sure that already exists, man.
Yeah.
You don't dump $500 million into a subterranean troop program.
Do you think? All right, hold on a second.
No.
Do you think that in college, for beer money, Bert submitted to some test where he was like, I need to give away some of my, he thinks he's going to go whip off into a bottle to get some money for a donation for sperm. And it turns out they were giving him some of these superhuman drugs. And that Bert, the reason why alcohol can't take him down is because he's a superhuman.
Might be, man.
I think I have his new movie.
We all got our powers somehow.
Bert Kreischer, superhuman.
Superhuman, yeah.
Well, first, you had Mike Calta.
Oh.
Then you had Shane Gillis. Oh. Now,
what a great crew to be a part of.
Now you have Donald Trump.
Oh.
Former President Donald Trump offered an olive branch to Anheuser-Busch on Tuesday, issuing a post on his social media platform calling on conservatives to drop their opposition to the besieged beer company, saying, quote, the Bud Light ad was a mistake of epic proportions. For that, they're paid a very big price, but Anheuser-Busch is not a woke company. Anheuser-Busch is a great American brand that perhaps deserves a second chance. What do you think? Perhaps?
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said we should be going after those companies that are looking to destroy America.
Yes.
And Anheuser-Busch is not one of them.
No, and when you'll find out next week when we have our guests on for Folds of Honor to show you how much Budweiser and Anheuser-Busch care about this and care about veterans in America, but just think of this. Okay?
Oh, by the way, one more back on there, UFC as well.
That's right.
So you got you, Shane Gillis, Donald Trump, UFC. That's a pretty good group.
Me, Shane, and Dana talk about this a lot.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you right now that the day Anheuser-Busch comes out and says, we fully support Donald Trump's presidency, and Donald Trump says, we fully support Anheuser-Busch and Budweiser, and they make a Donald Trump Bud Light can, election over. Election over. The call to troops everywhere, it's over.
Can I tell you just one more thing on that? So they do it, and they have the commercial, and then at the end, it's just Donald Trump standing there, and he goes, I'm Donald Trump. Cracks open a Budweiser and goes, and I approve this message. And starts chugging it.
We know.
Smashes it.
Yeah. Smash it. That's it.
Takes two of them together like Stone Cold.
Hell yeah.
Isn't it great? I don't care who the president is. Isn't it great that you have a president who goes to UFC fights?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
like you normally they're like sitting at an opera and they don't want to be there and you're like, just give me a president that goes to UFC fights.
Right.
One
Yeah.
of us.
Yeah.
By the way, do you want to guess how much money Donald Trump has invested in Bud Light's parent company?
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not dumb. I know everything he does is for a reason.
Oh yeah, baby, $5 million. So he's
That's it?
yeah. He owns $5 million in the parent company of Anheuser-Busch.
How much money do they donate to his campaign?
Well, they don't have to
That's-
donate to his campaign. Well, they probably.
Well, the
but,
lobbyists.
Yeah,
anyways.
there you go.
How about this? A Pasco County man pleaded guilty Thursday to an offense committed during the January 6, 2021 riot at the U.S. Capitol. Ryan K. Yates, 37 years old, of Holiday, was arrested by the FBI over 2 years after a mob stormed the building. He was charged with civil disorder, entering or remaining in any restricted buildings or grounds, disorderly and disruptive conduct in a restricted building or grounds, disorderly conduct in the Capitol building, and parading, demonstrating, or picketing in a Capitol building. Yates pleaded guilty to the felony civil disorder charge on Thursday.
Hey, what are you in for? Parading? What are you
We want to have a parade. Here, I'll be behind you. I don't think I
Carmen.
like that.
Yes.
I just looked at. Okay, let me just say. I know that I'm going to drink tonight at
Okay.
the Daiquiri Shack.
Yeah.
I have been so good on my diet. I haven't cheated at all. I feel good. I feel strong. But I know I'm going to drink tonight.
Right.
So I'm ready to give up this weekend and say this is going
Might
to
as
be
well
a.
start now.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to that.
Joe, line them up.
No.
All right.
No. On Saturday, tomorrow, at Felice's Italian Deli in Palm Harbor on 19,
Yeah.
it's Zeppeli Day.
Oh.
And they've got a little truck outside that makes the Zeppelis fresh right there.
What do you go? Little raspberry sauce, little chocolate sauce? What do you like with it? Nothing?
No, nothing.
Just
It's
the powdered
sugar.
yeah?
That's it, yeah.
Give me some raspberry.
You get to
Um,
dip
Little
it though.
chocolate.
The
I dip it in the
Zeppeli.
garlic.
Wait, I don't think it's what you're supposed to do.
Galvin, I'd eat these out of a puddle.
No, but what I'm saying is if you're taking this weekend off, everybody's working for the weekend. It's already Friday. We got pizzas coming in.
That's what I'm saying. Not the whole weekend. Just maybe today and tomorrow.
Yeah, and then
Well,
Sunday.
you could do tonight and tomorrow
There's
morning.
gotta be pizza coming today.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
let me have the
today.
pizza.
Okay, yeah. So today and tomorrow.
Today and tomorrow, then Sunday I'm back.
Rein
in
it in.
action.
Yeah, that's
Super
fine.
Bowl Sunday, I went out to eat some
Oh.
snacks.
Yeah.
You know
And-
what? You know what? February. Just February. and then-
Yeah.
Was it-
Just
that-
2024.
So that's what I did for Gasparilla. I literally did from Saturday Gasparilla to the next Friday or to the beginning of February.
Well, I'm not going
And
a
then-
whole. I'm not going
It
a
was
whole
a whole
week.
week.
I'll be back
and
on
I
my
just
Monday.
drank wine every day, all
But
day.
here is also the thing. If you really think about it, okay, so if you do that, don't be like, all right, well now I'm done and I'm never doing this again.
Yeah.
But if you have 2 days where you eat crap or whatever, that cancels out 2 days of you working out. You just work out those 2 days really hard. That cancels out, and then you're back on track.
Okay.
And-
Thank you. I'm in.
Yeah. And you can do it. You can have a piece of pizza with a salad. Like, you don't have to, like, full blow on, like, cheat.
Whoa, full
Yeah.
blowout.
Blow
Yeah,
on
full
it.
blow.
Okay.
Blow it. You can, like, halfway cheat. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah.
Is that what Chad calls it?
Yeah.
Hold on. dude. My nuts are aligning right
Uh
now.
oh. For what?
So Saturday,
Get it.
Saturday, my daughter, my wife's parents haven't seen my daughter for her birthday. So Saturday they're all coming over, and my wife just texted me
Cake.
and said, Mazzaro's has a bunch of stuff that we could pick up and bring to the condo. And I just wrote back, maybe we could just get it from Felice's. I'd rather go to Felice's. She said, okay, all right, that's aside from good.
You're going to be over there.
Pizza. All right, I'm good. I'm in.
So you take February off.
No,
No, listen to me. Listen to me. And then the cruise is April 4th. So
Yeah.
you just really work hard in March.
Yeah.
No, I'm back on Monday.
Yeah.
How are you doing with your
Good.
diet? Yeah? Are you,
Yes.
like, going down and you
Yes.
feeling good?
Yeah, I'm not feeling great.
Oh,
but yeah.
okay.
I'm telling you to be honest. You want to be honest? I lost probably like 15 or 16 pounds,
That's
but
awesome.
I'm for the past week fluctuating between the same 2 pounds. So I do need a little jump start. So maybe instead of saying, "Hey, I'm gonna eat less," I'm just gonna eat more this 2 days.
But that happens, like, you'll plateau because you've been dieting, so you almost need to take a break like this so your body will kickstart back on the healthiness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember when my sister-in-law did that fitness show where she just got shredded?
Yes.
So my brother, who does all that stuff, was telling her with her diet she would have to eat certain things and she would have to eat like fatty stuff. And she's like, "But I feel like I'm gonna gain weight." He goes, "Trust me, this is how it works. You have to-
Yeah.
not necessarily
Well,
pizza and Zeppelis, but you know."
But The Rock is a perfect example. When he does his macros, and he has to eat all those Rice Krispie treats to keep
Right.
up with
Yeah,
it.
and
Or like,
waffles.
You're
like a fatty
basically
steak.
the Rock. So
I don't want
I
to.
gotta tell you,
the guy who is shredded and looks like a superhero all the time. Yeah, I mean, he could probably have a pancake or two.
He eats a lot of peanut butter.
Galvin, no, did you ever see when he
Oh,
does
yeah.
when he does his
It's
macros and he
ridiculous.
has to have a cheat day
Mhm.
and he has to eat all a certain amount of carbs and fats and he just gets a plate of pancakes that he has to eat? Holy
Yeah.
Christ.
too
His
much.
body must be
That's my
on
dream.
fire all the time. He must just be constantly burning
Yeah.
inside. Yeah. Well, that was it was so funny that they were talking about that on Pat McAfee's show yesterday. And I have to be honest, if I had The Rock here as a guest, I wouldn't want to make him look stupid either. But no one says to him, he's like, because they say you're doing a movie, you got to get ready or whatever. And he's like, yeah, he goes, I'm doing WrestleMania, so I'm getting in WrestleMania shape. And he's carrying on about it. And he's like, so, like, what's that like? He goes, well, I do the workouts, I do this, that. But nobody is like, and then when do you start juicing? How long before?
Did Rogan had him on? Did he ask him?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
There's really
It would've
nothing
been
to
everywhere.
ask him.
But Rogan always says, like, whenever somebody brings it, he goes, clearly he's on steroids.
Right,
and
right.
Rogan says that all the time, so I wonder whether it was brought up at all.
Now, there you go. And if you look at The Rock, if you look at any of those, you look at Triple H, those are those superhumans that Putin's talking
But I
about.
bet that's in their thing, their agreement to come on. Like you can't say that
Eh,
to me or
could
something.
be,
You know what I mean?
But here is also the
I
thing.
don't think Rogan's putting anybody on the air that tells me what you can and can't talk about.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
But if that's the only thing,
Here's the other thing about that is let's not take away from The Rock, who is working out
Yeah.
and doing all that
Yeah.
stuff. It's not like you just inject yourself and then you're shredded and have huge muscles. That's
Yeah.
not how it
I
works.
wish.
Trust me, my friend Frankie tried it.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, Frankie, steroids and Waffle House ain't cutting it.
Yeah.
It's not going to work out.
oh, I love Waffle House.
I know.
Steroids and Waffle House, you look like a bouncer in Ybor in the 80s. That's what you
Wearing a
look like.
tight compression shirt.
Right. What's up?
It's not working.
Smothered
Yeah.
and covered.
What's your ID?
Yeah.
They all are ID out here.
Tampa Bay Lightning defenseman Mikhail Sergachev underwent surgery to stabilize the tibia and the fibula in his left leg Thursday and will return home in the coming days to immediately begin rehabilitation. The team has announced there's no timeline for his return. It wasn't provided. They got their asses handed to them last night by the Islanders 6-2. It was rough.
Yeah, it wasn't because they didn't have Sergachev either.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? It's
He's a good defenseman.
sure, but I'm saying it's going to take some time for them to adjust. But
Does anybody know why Johansson was in goal instead of?
no, they might have arrested him.
Yeah.
Might have arrested Vasi.
Oh.
Maybe they didn't think they said either the Islanders are going to kill us either way, or the Islanders are going to either way just rest them.
I guess, yeah. How about this? This is gonna be so annoying, and you gotta think that it was somebody from the Chiefs. The 49ers got an early and unwanted wake-up call. The fire alarm went off at 6 a.m. at the Hilton Lake Las Vegas Resort and Spa, where the 49ers are staying, by the way, just so if everybody wants to
Right?
go visit them. A loss prevention officer for the hotel told the San Francisco Chronicle that the guests did not have to leave their rooms because the building engineer quickly deduced that it was a false alarm. Still, the alarm was early in the morning and very annoying.
Where is it?
It is at the Hilton Lake Las Vegas Resort and Spa.
Not at the Pelican?
Nope,
Not
not
the
the
Pelican.
Not at
Pelican.
the Flamingo either.
The hotel says it believes that it has identified the cause of the false alarm and it shouldn't be an issue again. Police were not
But they didn't
involved.
say what it was.
That was a guy wearing a Mahomes jersey. That's what it
Yeah.
was. I guarantee. Oh, I'm staying here. Ugh, take that.
I heard it was the Swifties.
Yeah,
Ooh.
could be.
They're
could
showing
be.
up to Vegas in numbers.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I heard she got hurt.
Yeah,
on
at,
stage the other day.
Yeah, in like,
Yeah, it
Tokyo
was-
or something.
Yeah, I
Or
saw
fell
the video.
down or whatever.
It was a platform that just kind of went like this a little bit while she was
Yeah.
sitting.
I gotta be
That's
honest with you.
happened a
I'm
couple
surprised
times.
that doesn't happen more. Like when Dave Grohl fell off the stage.
Oh,
or,
yeah.
Different stuff. One of the greatest ones ever is Kelsey Grammer.
Oh.
Kelsey Grammer was doing, I think it was something at Disney or something. And he's talking, and he's, very Kelsey Grammer, and he's, and just walks right off the stage and
I think one of the greatest ones was Jake's Tavern,
Oh, man.
Sarasota.
Yeah.
We thought
one,
you died.
One Mike Calta went down in between two speakers and broke his rib.
Oh, that was brutal.
That still hurts me today.
I just heard, all right, we're going to and I was like, oh, what happened over there?
I looked over and you were on the ground, and I looked back and I was like,
No, I didn't even make it to the ground. I was stuck between the two.
Yeah, you went in
the two
between the
things.
thing. Yeah.
You were talking about the Swifties showing up. Michael Rubinson from Fanatics was also on that show at the Rock yesterday on McAfee show, and said last year Travis Kelce's jersey was like number 10 in the whole or 20
yeah.
or something, and now it's like
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Anything Kelsey is going through their podcast. Their podcast is like the number one podcast right now.
But it's actually
good.
really good.
Yeah, it's a good podcast.
But it's been around for a while. Like and just shoots right at the top.
Yeah, but you know what though? Podcast and Netflix TV shows, things like that. There's too many of them. So until somebody says go watch this, and whatever they did to besides the Taylor Swift stuff, but whatever they did to promote it, because it's up in my clips all the time in my algorithm.
The Swifties, man, they put it up there.
I mean,
Pfizer paid for it.
That's all it takes is one push of it. You know. I bet you there's so many great podcasts out there that we never know that'll go away before we ever even heard them.
Sure.
But there's just too many. There's too
By
many.
the way, that was another. Kelsey was at the Bert's table when they were playing blackjack.
Yeah.
Jason.
Jason. Yeah. I was
Again,
like,
nobody knew who Jason Kelsey was.
Yeah.
I mean, if you watch football, but like outside of that,
nobody's
nobody
rallying
did.
behind an offensive lineman.
Exactly.
By the way, Jason Kelsey looks more like Bert's brother than Travis.
Yeah,
Kelce.
100%.
like he's a celebrity now.
Congratulations to quarterback Lamar Jackson. He was named the 2023 NFL Most Valuable Player on Thursday at the NFL Honors, marking the second time he's won the award after he took it home back in the 2019 season.
It looks so sad. I watched it because they got eliminated. They were supposed to win or go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And he's just up there and like, thanks. I want to thank my teammates.
Yeah.
And like, you blew it.
Yeah.
You blew it.
It wasn't his fault.
That was
Yeah.
a good run for them. Do they stay that good? Do they do well next season?
Well, when you
Probably.
have something that good, you just have to look at what the weak parts were and fix those. You know, we know it's
The
good.
script.
We know it's good for.
Yeah.
Our quarterback is great. We need to figure out what the problem was.
Yeah, I got to
That's
tell
the
you.
problem. It's just our quarterback.
The big thing is in that last game that they had where they lost, it was Lamar Jackson wasn't scrambling as much as he normally does. Like they changed it up, it seemed like. They didn't do what got him there, which the Lions did, and the Lions got screwed because they did do what got him there. So I don't know. It was
Can
very
you
weird.
imagine if the Ravens had Lamar Jackson when they had that defense that went to the Super Bowl?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
oh, my God. That team would have been unstoppable.
The Pro Football Hall of Fame class of 2024 was announced at the NFL Honors in Las Vegas. Some of the different people that are getting in. Defensive end Dwight Freeney from Indianapolis Colts. He's
You don't want to be a defensive end name that rhymes with weenie.
For real.
wide receiver Andre Johnson from the Houston Texans. He is getting in. Let's see. Devin Hester from the Bears going to be going in. Linebacker Randy Gradishar. Linebacker Patrick Wilson from the 49ers. Mongo McMichaels. Defensive
Really?
end Steve McMichael. Yeah.
I know they said that last year. Remember they said they were going to try and rush him in?
He was on
before he
the
died?
Super Bowl team.
His
He
wife was there last night accepting the.
Come on, Mongo.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
We're
And then
holding
from
on.
the
See the walk to the light.
Carolina Panthers, Julius Peppers.
It's crazy. I remember
Peppers.
Julius Peppers playing in college, and now that he is eligible and going to the Hall of Fame, really makes me feel like an old piece of
I
garbage.
remember when the Texans were a new team.
Yeah,
That's why,
I'm like, oh my god, I remember him playing in college when he was 20.
That's wild. And then sticking with football stuff, Britney Mahomes, wife
wait, let
of-
me just dive in real quick. Who will be the next Buccaneer to go to the Hall of Fame?
Mike Evans.
You don't think before that? You don't think there'll be somebody before that?
No.
Who? No Simeon Rice?
People that should, but no.
Okay.
Tom Brady?
No. Well, he's.
Yeah, he'll go as a
They're going
I
to
know he's gonna
acknowledge
go.
that he played in the
No.
Buccaneers.
But I mean, technically.
It's going to be him and Belichick, and it's going to be like they're going to
And
get
Gronk.
and Gronk, and they're going to be like, without
Yeah.
these guys, I couldn't never say a word about Tampa.
Gronk will be eligible the year before Brady
Oh, really?
because you have to be. I think it's 5 years after
Not
retirement,
playing, yeah.
and they're both going to be first ballot, no question.
100%.
Yeah.
Not if I can vote on it.
Wait.
Yeah, I think Evans.
You don't think there'll be somebody before Evans? Nobody left from that Super Bowl team?
Who? Yeah, who? I mean,
Simeon is the only one.
People that I
know.
think are definitely worthy and have.
Like who?
I would put Mike Allstott in there.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
but
I
I
mean-
don't think Allstott gets in because they're so biased with the fullback situation.
They're so big on the numbers, but
Right.
that's stupid. If you go by Pro Bowls and just look at his freaking.
Oh, just watch a highlight reel.
I was
Come
going to say,
on.
you should go by how many men you carry into the end zone.
You just throw in his highlight. The fact that like, someone like Devin Hester is going in, which he deserves, but and not Mike Allstott's silly.
And the other thing is that it's very simple. You want to have the best player to ever play that position in there,
Yeah.
and there's nobody that's better than Mike Allstott. at
No.
fullback.
No.
Nobody.
Yeah.
And he's definitely.
It's not even close.
I mean, fullback definition should have a picture of Mike Allstott.
Exactly.
It's it.
Exactly.
But after Rondé, that was the only. I feel like the one that was like a lock for.
Not a
Hall of
lot,
Fame.
but I thought Simeon was getting a lot of looks, and I thought that he may make it in there.
If I mean, like a lot of times you have to campaign for that stuff,
and he's not that guy.
It's weird. It's how they do it.
Did you see? So a while back, Le'Veon Bell came out and said, "I made a stupid mistake. I never should have left the Steelers and all that stuff that went downhill and everything." You know, he's trying to come back to the Steelers now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's like, have you not heard? We have 2 unbelievable running backs, and you're however old now.
Yeah,
and
he was on the Bucks for a year and then didn't even do anything. He's old.
I don't know whether they're going to entertain it or not, but
I doubt it.
It's wild.
I got to give the credit to Sonia, who just sent me a message on Instagram. Put Donald Trump's mugshot on a Budweiser beer can.
Oh my God!
You couldn't make him fast enough.
No, that'd be unbelievable. That'd be crazy.
I start drinking beer.
So Britney Mahomes, the wife of Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes, was named a 2024 Sports Illustrated swimsuit rookie and will be featured in the magazine's 60th anniversary edition.
I know we've taled about this. I find her attractive.
You do?
Some people, yeah, I do. I think
She's in great shape.
She's cute. She's got a great body.
She's got a great body for sure. I think her face, I mean, she's not like, you don't walk by her and go, "Ugh, gross." But she just has kind of that face, whatever.
To me, she looks like the Joker.
A few people have pointed this out that nobody has benefited more than Britney Mahomes from Taylor Swift, because prior to the Taylor Swift
they were all
rub,
mad at her.
Everybody hated her. She was the crazy one that was spraying champagne on fans.
Right.
And people would turn around and give her double birds at the games. Like, she was a villain.
Yeah, but you know what?
and
I bet
now
she
they're-
went through etiquette or Taylor Swift school, so now she knows how to act.
No, it's just if Taylor, even if she's pretending to like her, they're like, "Oh, well,
But the
Taylor
worst
Swift's
video,
fine with her." So
the worst video about her was the one at the basketball game where he said "No more resting bitch face," and you could read her. Yeah, but you could read her face where she says Patrick said "No more resting bitch face," because you can tell that they have issues with that kind of stuff.
Right.
She was complete total villain, and now she's on Sports Illustrated swimsuit, and everybody.
But that's
she's
only
so
because of him.
great.
Yeah,
It's,
for
I
sure.
mean, he's in the Super Bowl 4 out of 5 times.
When she was throwing champagne on fans and telling them to go F themselves.
Well, and
stuff.
he's so humble and like so to himself that like you look at her compared to her.
Before Taylor Swift, it was Britney Mahomes and the brother are a giant embarrassment, and nobody likes them.
Because they're the opposite of him.
And the dad too now.
And the dad too.
So I always wonder, like, if she's the way she is, and the brother is the way, and the dad, how is he the only? You know what I
Opposites
mean?
attract.
Yeah.
you know
Because
what?
he's around him, he could see
Yeah,
it.
or
So
he's
it's great.
wild as
She
all
looks pretty
hell,
good.
and we don't know.
Well,
Yeah,
And she's pretty. Like she is pretty. She's not like you know.
like Harley Quinn face.
Once she was anointed by Taylor,
it's over.
now she's
For
gorgeous,
sure.
and she's in Sports Illustrated,
Sir Britney Mahomes.
and a wonderful person.
And I wonder if her husband being in the Super Bowl got her in there, or just her being friends with Taylor Swift got her in there,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is her husband.
Because look,
Yeah.
they're besties.
Yep.
Get out of here.
Taylor's best friend is
You-
in Sports Illustrated.
You're gonna tell me that doesn't look like the Joker,
Oh yeah, she.
right?
Yeah, but a lot of people like Joker face.
Yeah, Mike does.
Well,
Big
I
T.
do.
Lady
I'm a
Gaga
big-
wrote a song about
big
it.
fan of Joker face.
Joker face.
It's poker
No,
face.
it's
Okay.
the same.
It is
I mean,
not the same.
It's the same.
By the way, do you know what they say in Poker Face?
The
Do you-
song?
Yeah. Do you know that they actually say the F word in there?
Yeah,
No.
she got it by because they played it on the radio and it was like a big because no one knew.
Because she does the poker face, but then she says the
What?
she says FF. Yeah. If you listen to it,
And no one caught it, and they were playing on radio stations for like months before someone picked it up, and they were playing the.
Jesus, if you can't even figure it out, let her fly.
Right.
you
Yeah,
know?
Baby.
But then finally, someone picked it up, and everyone had to like change the song,
man.
change the edited version.
What
Every
happened to
time-
Lady Gaga? Where'd she go?
Oh, she's got a
Yeah.
bad hip, man.
She got what?
She's got a bad hip.
she's got fibromyalgia.
Yeah.
She's got all this different stuff. She's doing a ad for Zyrtec.
I don't know
I
what
don't know
it
what
is.
it is. And her fans are like, "Oh, you sell out, you son of a bitch!" Ah.
I still like her. I would
Yeah.
go see her if she came in
She's
concert.
very
Absolutely.
talented.
I
for
would
sure.
see Lady Gaga.
Oh, well,
I would
she's filming the movie, so that maybe that's where she is. She's doing
The Joker movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would see
Oh, yeah.
Adele.
sure.
Oh, yeah.
Like Adele is in Vegas. I thought I would go to that one day and
Yes.
see Adele.
I was a
Is she-
fat Adele. I don't want to see skinny
I
Adele.
love
not
Fat
my
Adele.
Adele.
I like skinny Adele.
No,
Not
Fat
my Adele.
She's happy.
I'm trying to think of who.
Have you ever seen Adele, her Vegas thing at the end, what she does?
No.
At the very end, they do a big confetti explosion and she disappears.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
really?
awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming she just goes through the floor, and does that thing.
fat
Whatever.
joke?
No, no. A little escape hatch. or whatever. But it's pretty cool because it's like a bunch of confetti comes out and then falls to the ground and then she's gone.
I like
I
that.
prefer she just eats a pizza.
Oh yeah.
The whole
They
thing.
actually, it's one of those pneumatic tubes.
Oh.
Is that pneumatic?
Yeah, pneumatic.
It drops on, sucks her right back to
So-
her hotel room.
Oh,
Yep.
that would be awesome.
Well, they had Taylor Swift showing her little thing that she has under the stadium where she does the quick change and then she gets on like a little cart that shoots
yeah.
into the other side. Yeah.
What?
She like
That's
dives
awesome.
down.
That's wild.
Yeah.
It's almost like, what is that? Whenever they have the, in the Olympics.
oh,
Oh,
ice
bobsled.
luge?
Bobsled.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
the luge.
bobsled.
Luge,
Luge, yeah.
Yes, I was right.
I was those anytime you go to a show where they do the stage and then it stops and they pop up somewhere else, that's pretty cool, especially if you don't know what's happening. I remember I went to go see Bon Jovi one time, and David Harb put me in like the middle of he gave me a section that was seats that were like in the middle of the arena, and I was like, oh man, these are kind of far away from the stage. He goes, trust me, it's a good seat. I was like, okay. And during the show I was like, oh, he's right, they're right there, it's a good seat. And then halfway through, the lights went out, and John Bon Jovi was standing above my shoulder. It was a scaffolding little stage there that I thought was for a cameraman, and he did some songs right. I was like, oh, all right, yeah, I like these. These are good seats.
When I saw Rob Zombie one time at the amphitheater, he does that where he'll disappear and then show up in the crowd. And he showed up and stood on the seat right next to me and Jenny. And it's so funny. Jenny loves him. And he's standing right there. And I wish I had it on video. Jenny just goes, reaches out and touched his leg.
Oh,
man. What are you doing, you weirdo?
She's anointed.
The other, when I went and saw Pantera, Zach Wild came out before the show because he always comes out with his little wrestling figures and he's filming and he's like, "Brah," doing it. And it was him and Jericho came out into the front row there and they had the wrestling figures. And some guy next to me goes, I said to Jenny, I go, was that Jericho? And the guy goes, yeah. He goes, he's the worst. He's a terrible wrestler and he's a terrible rock star. And I go, most successful wrestler probably of all time.
Super
has
nice
been doing
guy.
it for 40 years. Has great rock songs.
Yeah.
Fozzy has great songs. I'm like, I don't think you know what you're talking about.
I love haters.
Yeah. Finally, news: Busch Gardens Tampa Bay Food and Wine
Oh, I
Festival
thought you were going to
runs.
say lost a kangaroo.
Oh, no. Runs for 11 weeks every Saturday and Sunday from March 9th to May 19th. Not every weekend headliner has been announced, but they have some of the different ones that they're going to have out there. March 9th, Goo Goo Dolls.
Okay.
I like Goo Goo Dolls.
I wouldn't go there, but I like them.
March 10th, Starship featuring Mickey Thomas. Starship's good.
Yeah. The Starship was Grace Slick.
Yeah.
Mickey Thomas is later, but then the other guy who lived here and died. So I'm just going through it. I'm not saying it's bad. It's good. The Starship's got great songs.
March 17th.
You know John Brennan wants to hear them sing Jane so bad.
Oh,
Love
love
that
it,
song.
love it. March 17th, Mike, do you have plans for St. Patrick's Day?
I do not.
Well, you may want to get over to Busch Gardens to see Sister Hazel.
Oh, no. Funny, I figured out.
One of your favorites,
We
yeah.
got just one song.
March-
I mean, when you go to Sister Hazel, what are you doing there for the other 40 minutes?
Saying, figure it out.
Yeah.
Finally figure it
Finally
out.
figure it out already. Play that one song. They have no other songs.
They probably do covers.
Nope.
Oh.
No, they do songs
yeah,
off
they
their
had a couple
albums that
songs.
people don't
Right.
really know.
I heard they just do that one song over and
Oh,
over and over again, and
great.
people are very happy with it.
I love it. March 23rd, Taking Back Sunday.
That's my
I'd
anniversary.
go see
Oh,
them.
they're
weekend.
great live.
Spanish, I think you're going to go see the next one. April 6th. Oh, we'll be on the cruise. You're going to miss it. Owl City.
Oh, yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like you like Owl
You- yeah, like you'd
That
play
one song?
that song, and then you'd be like, "Oh, life."
Oh,
Wait,
fine.
was before Owl City?
Taking Back Sunday.
Yeah. What do they sing?
We're gonna. It's Saturday, but tomorrow we're taking it back.
No, they're like a harder Blink 182. I would describe.
Yeah, I
that,
just can't think of one of their songs. I know they're a very 97X band.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm not going to that one.
Oh, we like 'em.
This one I do like. April 13th, Better Than Ezra. I like them.
But that
and,
was good. They fell off the earth.
Yeah.
and Vertical Horizon.
Oh,
So
together?
they put them together. So they're like, we both have like 3 songs.
I
Yeah.
like Vertical
Yeah,
Horizon.
You can hear
I-
this.
I like that. That's at least 5 songs between the two of them.
Right.
Okay.
April 14th, these guys lost me when I saw them open for Incubus, and they said it's like tuba, but with an H. Hoobastank is going to be there.
Oh, I love Hoobastank.
They did have a couple good, couple.
Who has a hard time saying Hoobastank?
Well, like you didn't know what the hell their name was.
Yeah.
Hoobastank is a weird name. Now we know it. It's in our vernacular, so we know it a little bit more. But when you first hear it, you're like, your name's Hoobastank? Okay. Good luck. Good luck in life. I think everybody likes this guy. April 21st, Gavin DeGraw.
I
Too
do
much.
like Gavin
He's the
DeGraw.
Titus O'Neill of music. It's
Aw.
overexposed.
Yeah.
Every time they got a stage and someplace to play, Gavin DeGraw shows
He's
up.
amazing.
there.
That Chariot song.
No, Chariot. What?
Yeah.
I don't know this person. Maybe country. Carmen, maybe you know who it is. Chris
Parker
Lane.
McCullum.
Chris Lane.
Yes,
I do.
Chris Lane is country.
Country. Yeah, he's going to be there April 28th. I don't know this band. Boys Like Girls.
That's
I never heard of him.
That happens.
yeah. We do know. We talked about them on the show.
Really?
Yes, boy,
Yeah.
we did talk about them on the show.
Are you sure it's not Boys to Men?
Are you sure you're not talking about Boy Genius?
No, that's the girl band.
Yeah.
Boys Like Girls. I think we talked about them, and I think they are girls.
No, they're men.
I think they are men.
They're boys.
They're boys.
I don't know. We talked about
What
it
do
for
they like?
something.
Their biggest song is "The Great Escape."
Yeah.
I bet if we
never-
played it, we would know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe that was it.
And then May 5th, and like I said, they haven't announced all the headliners. These are just some of them. May 5th.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah.
May 5th, 38 Special. A little Cinco de Mayo with 38 Special. How do you say 38 in Spanish?
38.
Oh. And
Especial.
I knew that part.
Yeah.
I knew that part.
What are you, a bullfighter?
Yeah.
38.
Especial 38.
So
Pregunta.
the concerts are actually free with regular admission, but if you want to partake in the food and drink samples, you have to get a lanyard. Those start, I think, about $70 or something.
That's not
So,
bad.
Yeah, you can do that and then have some fun out there. I told you I went and saw Foreigner out there, and was it Foreigner? Foreigner, and I was like, I don't know how many people are showing up for Foreigner. I walk around the corner, it is packed. We
Yeah.
couldn't even get close to it. I was like, everybody loves Foreigner.
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
I love Foreigner.
Can I tell you what
I
I
get to see
think?
Foreigner twice this year, by the way.
Aw.
They're going to be at Strawberry Festival, and they're going to be at the amphitheater.
Hell yeah.
Busch Gardens is great.
Yeah?
Busch Gardens has animals.
Uh-huh.
They have rides. They're up to date. There's a water park
I
over
feel
there.
like this is a Carmen. You're pretty.
Yeah, but
What could make Busch Gardens way better is beyond Busch Gardens' control. What would make Busch Gardens awesome is if they were able to invest millions of dollars in the area around it. Because
Yeah.
it's pretty disgusting and it's pretty outdated, and Busch Gardens is not. So if they were able to make the area around, like put in some nice hotels that are cool, with water
Restaurants.
park, hotels,
See,
and
the
restaurants.
There's a nice Olive Garden.
I was gonna say there's good restaurants over there. It's the hotels.
Yeah.
The hotels are very seedy.
It is
Yeah.
getting a little bit better though, because they're doing a lot of improvements around like USF where the mall used to be and stuff.
but
that's
it's the
kinda-
road.
and that's kind of bleeding over to Busch Gardens a little bit.
But it's out like that road is
It's
good.
Busch Boulevard.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
Busch Boulevard, if Busch Boulevard said, "Hey, we're not too far from the casino. Let us build a good pathway from here to the casino so that adults could either stay there and come and go, or we can, like just where there's an area like look, Orange Blossom Trail isn't the nicest place to be in Orlando either. A lot of old hotels and stuff like that. But as you get closer to Disney, everything is all. I mean, it's got all that Disney money in it. I'm just saying there could between having the Anheuser-Busch connection, the water park over there. What is it? Adventure Islands of Adventure? No, Adventure Island. And all that stuff right there. That just should be a much nicer area. Then there's a university next to it, and then there's a Hard Rock not too far from there. Like that whole quarter should just be fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get on it.
Get Vinnick on it. He cleaned up downtown.
I mean, look, it's a little bit of a cleanup, and it's a lot of money to be made.
Yeah.
It would be a destination spot for more people. More people could come and stay in Tampa, and then do Busch Gardens and drive to Orlando, but then come back to Tampa instead of the other way around.
I have to tell you, I'm all for that because my house would go up
Yeah.
Sure.
like
Sure.
crazy.
Hey, they'd kick you out. They'd be like, get out of here. I told my brother years ago, whenever I first got down here and Hard Rock started building all their stuff when it was the bingo thing, and then they started doing all this stuff. I say, hey, man, if you can find some property over there and put a strip club there,
Good luck.
you'd be making
I
it.
think the Hard Rock doesn't want it.
Yeah.
And they
don't want
it.
competition, or
No, because they tried to put one in right over right around the corner there is it was like a pizza place or something. At 1 minute it was a strip club, and then 2 minutes later it was shut down.
Wasn't
Oh, really?
Wasn't there one down by the Wing House, like across the street on the other side of I-4 there?
I don't know.
They had almost like across from the fairgrounds. They were
Yeah,
trying
I
to do
don't know.
something, I thought.
There is if you come out and you take Hillsborough Avenue up from where the Hard Rock is on the right hand side before I think it's 50. I don't know, 56 maybe something. There is a strip club on the right hand side. I know because I took Love Tiger there, and the guy who owns it was Tugboat. Remember Tugboat from the WWF back in the day?
Are you like that guy?
100%. And we went there and we took Love Tiger, and he got his first lap dance, and it was great. But it was the seediest old strip club. Now it's like a bathhouse, And I go, oh, bathhouse,
Tugboats.
massages. Yeah, but I watched this video.
All right.
I watched this video where these guys were like, we pass this place all the time, so finally we told our wives we're going to check it out and see what it is. And it was awesome. It was like a real bathhouse. Yeah, I don't know if it's a bathhouse where dudes are doing things, but these four guys went. They were like, we took a steam, we went in the hot tub, the cold tub.
The
It was
eucalyptus?
great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I would like to have
I would do that.
a little men's spa would be nice.
Yeah.
I'm blown away that Tugboat is a strip club owner.
I think is he alive? I think he might have died.
Yeah, I would assume.
Was it Tugboat? I think it was Tugboat. Yeah,
Yeah.
the big guy.
Yeah. He
Who-
might be dead now because he's from like the early 90s.
Well, this was Love Tiger's first lap dance, so this has to be sometime in 2000, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's great.
Tugboat is 67 years old.
still alive.
Fred Alex Ottoman.
Yeah, Fred.
Yeah.
That was him.
That was a great gimmick.
6'3", 384 pounds.
It's got
Oh,
3
Jesus.
kids.
He
He
was,
retired in 200009. Yeah.
he was a tugboat captain. That was like,
Yeah, he wore the sailor's hat, the red and white
Yep.
striped.
He
tank
was
top and
very
stuff.
round.
Yeah.
yeah.
Still
he
is.
did not look 6'3".
Tugboat.
Still very round.
Well, that's what they have him listed
Yeah.
as, you know. So
Love
who
that
knows.
guy.
That is it for news.
Carmen,
Yes.
where's our goddamn pizza?
I don't know. Hurry up, Three Brothers. Let's go.
It's not going to be getting here until around 8:50. There was an accident on Del Mabry.
Oh, pizza.
They're not even on Dale Mabry.
What are you yelling at me for?
But that's nonsense.
I'm
Oh,
just
life.
reporting
Oh.
the facts.
You're the
sir.
messenger.
What is
Doubt
the fact?
it.
What is the fact?
Here, you want me to read his text
yes.
message?
Yes.
Okay. Excuse me 1 second while I unlock my phone.
I feel like he's making it up.
Running a little late. There was an accident on North Dale. ... Oh, life.
Northdale,
Yeah.
not Dale Mabry.
I'm thinking 8:50 the latest. That okay? I'm going to tell him now, no, turn back. We're all very upset. No, I'm just kidding. I said, yeah, it's fine.
Nobody was thinking you were serious.
Nobody was? I didn't get anybody? All right.
I was thinking if I could turn back time.
Oh,
We should order
life.
like a little snacky then.
Oh.
We might have some. Do we have any bagels left over?
Snacky
I'm
bagel.
sure we do,
Will you
yeah.
go check the bagels?
Absolutely. You
You're
want
on
me to
Bagel
heat 'em up?
Patrol.
You want me to heat him up?
Yeah, we're aristocrats.
Yeah, hell yeah, we are.
We
Do
go?
you want me to do it now or
We'll go right now.
Oh,
right now.
Jesus.
Right now.
are you being serious
right
or is
now.
this a test?
Right now.
I feel like you're going to yell at me when I get up.
I'm going to
I
yell at
feel
you
like
if
you're
when we
still
come.
here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no bagels when we come back.
Where are you going? We're on the air.
I-
Go.
All right,
Don't
all
listen to
right.
her.
Okay. Oh, no.
Okay.
No authority.
I can't believe you went. Go.
Bring your shoes.
It's so nice. He's really proud of me.
Yeah.
That's the only downside when Carmen here is that Spanish invades my area.
If Carmen was here full time, we'd
Rework
reallocate.
things,
We'd have
yeah.
to redo the whole thing.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is fine. I mean,
Yeah.
I just get rid of Joe.
I feel like
Oh.
you'd put me in the
I'll put Carmen
corner.
over
Why,
there.
why you got to be so mean? It's Friday.
Yeah, Joe goes back there. Just
Joe
sleep
goes
on
in the
that chair.
corner.
Joe goes
I
back.
want
I
to
go
throw
in
the
that
gun
corner.
room.
Joe goes to St. Pete.
Joe goes in there.
Yeah.
Joe goes in this room.
Go in the
You put a
gun room.
window?
Yeah.
Nah.
No, what?
We didn't even put air conditioning in there. No.
Shut him.
Yeah. Yeah, we'd put Joe in that room. We'd put the window right there, and we'd just do it that we're right here.
Yeah.
We do it that way.
No
Okay.
window. Just put him in there.
All right.
Yeah,
Where
just
do I
put
get
a-
to be? for
Put a
this?
TV screen.
Dizzy, you would have to be there.
That's fine.
Yeah, but I mean, that would be great.
Yeah.
I'm
We're
so
all in.
I'm so excited for the cruise.
Me too.
Yeah.
You know why? Because I try not to think about it because I feel like the more I think about it, the longer it takes to get here. But I put it out of my head, and now it's like right around the corner.
So this Mike Calta is excited about the cruise. What about the other Mike Calta? Dizzy, how are you excited about it?
Yeah. I've been starting and stopping my diet so many times. I can't.
Dizzy and I go over this every day. We're like,
Yeah.
how are you doing?
Listen to me. I've been so good that I don't mind having a cheat weekend because
Yeah.
I've been so good. But then I got to get back on
You
it
need it.
hardcore.
You got to cheat.
I have a feeling that I might be too sexy for the cruise.
Oh.
On the cruise will
Yeah,
go.
You don't want to be too sexy.
Ladies, be prepared.
I'll balance it for you. I'll go real bad and then you go real good.
All right. I like it.
Let's move
By the
on.
way, if you don't get a sailor's hat and a red and white striped tank top and go as tugboat,
You
don't
know I would.
Yeah.
Do you remember last year I had my orange creamsicle outfit?
Yeah, the
Oh,
first
yeah.
night.
It was a big hit.
Dude, we went and
Are we getting outfits this year? We should
I think
all
we
get
should.
outfits. Yeah.
so let me ask you this. I don't know what happened to this idea. Pap,
Yes, Mike.
would you
Mhm.
be interested
Uh-huh.
in on the cruise one night hosting a disco party at the disco, like a 70s disco party?
Yeah. What do I got to do?
I think that you should
Cocaine.
we call it Pap
You gotta bring
disco
it.
party,
All right.
and then we have to wear like 70s gear.
I'll wear
I'm
my
in.
Disco Sucks T-shirt.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That
that's
works.
fine. That's very 70s. That is
that.
true.
Is it?
I'll wear my rainbow wig.
Okay.
Hey, Joe, remember the Disco Sucks thing? Joe wore it to, what was the name of that place?
Good night, John Boy.
Good Night John Boy, which is a nice place in downtown
Yeah.
St. Petersburg.
Yes.
And the lady there gave you a hard time, right? The DJ?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not the DJ.
The
I think-
karaoke lady?
No.
Oh, okay.
She was super cool. Very sweet.
She wanted to bang you so bad.
Oh.
You think so?
I think so.
I think it
all
was.
I know-
I think it was the manager because she was like kind of young. She was like in her 20s, so she probably didn't get the reference.
Oh, I got
She
you.
didn't get the Disco Sucks
She-
reference. She thought I was being mean to the
Like the shirt
bar.
basically could have said, "This place sucks,"
No,
and that's
it's
what
not.
the way she took it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why you have to.
I just
Say
said
it
that's
like-
the way she took
She
it.
took
Oh
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
that is how she took it.
Okay, because I remember I went there and they introduced me to somebody and she just gave me like a death stare and walked
Oh.
away. And I go, I think I talked about her on the air. I think that's why, but I could be wrong.
No,
Maybe it was a DJ lady.
I talked to John Labuddy after that. He's like, I'm sorry. Don't worry about it.
No, look, that place, we had our Christmas party there, and that was the
Yeah.
first time I went there, and it's awesome. It's the old Ringside Cafe.
Mhm.
They did a really nice job of making it look cool, and it's not too much. Like, you don't, like, you can go in there and enjoy the environment and still have a good time. You
And
don't have to be.
And it's fun. Like people will go in there dressed up.
Yeah.
At 70, like there's an older crowd who wants to like go back to the 70s, but then there's also a younger crowd who just like stumble
Oh, yeah.
upon it and they come in and then it just turns into like a mad chaos party.
I've seen 3 bachelorette parties there.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
It's
Remember
so much
Platforms,
fun.
Joe?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Platforms and Ybor was
Absolutely.
like that. They were a big 70s
Oh,
bar.
Yeah.
Joe and Spanish both wish they'd come back. Platforms.
All right, well, good. Well, then Joe is going to host a party,
Okay.
but we got to tell everybody they got to bring their best 70s wear.
Is there going to be a contest?
I don't think so. I think it's more going to
Okay.
be like a meetup, you know,
Okay.
because we can't take over the whole nightclub.
All right.
But we do have some other things planned. We got a little karaoke action going
Mhm,
on. We're
mhm.
going to have a fun time. I'm looking forward to it.
Which I did look this up. If anyone wants to do the wave surf thing,
Reserve it
you
now.
have to reserve it now. There was like very limited spots when I looked yesterday. It
Are you
is
going to do it?
no, it's an extra fee. So if we were gonna do it, like I would let Chad do it. I wouldn't pay.
How
for
much
both of
is
us.
it?
It's like $60 per person.
And you want to do it and you won't do it because it's $60.
No, not that. Like I know, like because you get an hour long.
Oh, you do?
But right now, what it showed up for me, the reservations they were for 7:30 p.m.
Oh.
When I went on, you
Those-
could you just go up and it was free. I don't know, maybe they changed it or something something. You go on for like 5 minutes. And you
Right,
fall
but
off
they
and
might
it's-
block it out for the hour.
Yeah, that
to
might
take
be
an hour.
different.
Okay, because
Yeah.
when I was
that may be a lesson.
It might be because we went. It's just open. You wait.
Right.
You have to wait in line usually. But yeah.
because on here it was for an hour, so that might be like later on in the day if you want to do.
That's to like probably book a private thing.
Yeah, more time because it was that, and then also the escape room. You had to
yeah.
book. You had
Yeah.
to reserve
I
that.
don't want to do that.
You could probably reserve it if you want. But yeah, we waited in line. My kids all did it. It was,
Okay.
Carmen, if
If
you
you-
want, just get a surfboard and I'll throw some water
Wait,
on you.
no, I don't think that's.
If you do the escape room and you escape, great. If you don't, they just flood the room with water.
You gotta stay in there.
You made one bagel? That was it. What do you mean?
That was all
that
that
was the
left.
only bagel.
What a jerk.
I'd be willing to share my bagel with everybody.
I'm good.
I'm okay.
The rest are in
thank
the
you.
air fryer.
Uh,
There's only one toaster, so the rest.
Oh,
are
but there's
in
more bagels coming.
Yeah, there's
All right.
4 more bagels
You
coming.
don't.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
say
perfect.
stuff right.
Yeah.
Let's take a
Yes.
break. Pens, I need a pen. It's the Mike Calta Show. I had one, but it's my lighting pen. Jesus! Are you trying to kill me?
What happened to
Your mic's not on.
your electric notebook?
I
thing?
have it, but I need pen and paper for this game.
Oh,
Everybody needs
okay.
pen and paper. Sorry, I just had an idea and I was writing down. I have a game over here that I've been sitting on for a while called Butthurt. Have we played this before? I think we did this once before.
Okay.
What?
Their
Oh,
mics aren't on.
That's not my fault.
Hello.
That's my fault.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, you blew it.
Every time.
Way to go, Joe.
All right.
Now,
sorry.
did you burn those bagels or is the house burning down?
No, I burned the bagels.
Okay, good. I just ate one of those bagels, and that's the Three Brothers bagels, and they're fantastic.
Still did.
Oh, actually, I think they might be here.
Okay.
If they are, go get them. Let's get them, and we'll do this first. We'll get the pizza in here.
Oh yes.
I heard the traffic was like, there was an accident on blah, 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 Lutz Lake Fern. I'm like, okay, Spanish was not lying. Anyway, the game is called Butthurt, and we're going to play it here in a second. I have a 10 questions here that we're going to go through, and I'm going to ask a question, and everybody has to write down who in this room it applies to.
Geo. Wait,
Might be handsomest guy in the room.
Thank you.
I don't know that they're all negative.
Me.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You are the
not
handsomest guy in the
hairiest,
room.
handsome.
Thank you.
Not hairiest guy in the room. Yeah, so we'll do that, okay?
Okay.
But everybody has to write it down on the paper, and then we'll all hold it up. But Carmen, I need you to do bookkeeping. You need to count how many people voted for who. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Like we'll just
How
figure
many
out
people
who
get
won
the
each
mo-
round.
gets the
Yeah,
most vote?
but you also have to vote on top of that.
I gotcha.
All right, so let's do that. First of all, we'll start here in a second. I think. Do you see Spanish? He just disappears.
He's right.
I mean, but what is he doing?
man.
I mean, come on, Jesus Christ! I told him go get that. We'll do that first, and now he's taking forever. What is going on with you?
I gotta tell you, I really hate it here.
Well,
Oh,
good. Leave.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll see
The
you guys
door's
later.
open. Leave your shoes and get out.
Yeah. So what are you yelling about? What
What's
are we
going
doing now?
on?
They're not here yet.
Who was that? Who was that
Your
noise?
son.
Oh, have a good day, son.
He said goodbye actually.
Well, then why did it take you a half hour to come back?
Because you said they were here, so I went down to the end of the driveway to see
Oh.
if they were parked down there.
Spanish? Good job.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to ask a question, and you write down the answer, and then when I say hold it up, we're going to hold up our answers, okay? Question number 1. Write it big so we could all see it. And this pen's not writing.
Oh, come on.
Hold on. Question number 1. Who has the biggest ego? Who has the biggest ego? Everybody write it down. Let me know when you're done.
Done.
Just write the name down.
Done.
Yes.
I've been gone.
Jeez.
Write the name down, and we're all going to hold it up here after you write it down. Then Carmen's going to – not yet.
I'm not holding it up.
Oh, Jesus. This is working out perfectly.
Who has the biggest ego on the show, by the way? Let me know when you're ready, Spanish. Let me know when you're ready. Everybody pens down when you're ready.
Ready.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Galvin. What does yours say, Carmen?
Mike.
Me?
Yeah.
What does yours say?
Mike!
What does yours say?
Galvin.
Galvin. All right, so that was
So Galvin
the
gets
Galvin
it.
gets that one. Galvin gets that one. All right.
Shocked when it's him.
Yeah.
Me? Okay.
believe he said it.
Next one. Who would not last long in prison?
Done. Oh.
Yeah.
Are we doing that?
Well, let me know when everybody's done.
Yeah, I'm done.
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 Everybody done? Joe?
Done.
All right, ready? Go.
Same answer, Mike.
Me?
I said
Yeah.
Mike.
I said Geo.
I said Geo.
I said Pep.
Pap. What do you say? Me?
Yeah.
What do you say? Gio? And I said Spanish.
Oh,
Yeah.
Spanish.
And I thought
go-
everybody-
Are you
listen,
kidding me?
listen to me. Let me break it down. Spanish goes along to get along.
Yeah.
You have confrontation with people. At some point, you go, all right, I'm not dealing with this, and then stab.
Okay,
Or he's
all
like,
right.
"Where's the Wi-Fi?"
Yeah.
Do I say it like that?
Yeah, exactly.
What, you guys, one refrigerator in here?
Yeah. Spanish, been there, done that. He's fine.
So that
true.
goes to Mike.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not getting butthurt, but I'm surprised by that. I thought we were going to say, you're right, Spanish does probably fit in pretty well.
Yeah.
Literally. Then
He's
they
like,
fit in.
here, take my bologna sandwich.
Yeah.
No problem.
You want me
they
to
fit-
follow you around?
I'm fasting for the next
Yeah.
week, so take my juice.
Can I have my fan?
Get his own portion of cornbread.
Who is most likely to look through your stuff while you're gone?
Oh. Done.
Done.
All right.
All right, you ready? Let me know when you're ready.
Done.
Done.
All right, everybody. Gio says Joe.
I put Joe.
You say me. Carmen, who do you say?
Oh, I said me.
You said me.
I have not changed my answer
Yeah.
once. Every answer has been Mike so far.
I said Spanish.
I said me too.
Mike?
100%. I mean,
Oh.
you've done it a million
Yeah.
times.
I
But,
have?
Yeah. Like whenever people leave their computer and you change
Yeah.
their stuff or do
yeah.
whatever. But also, like, if somebody leaves the room, you're like, throw me that. Throw me that.
Yeah.
Dude, I have John Larson. I knew more about his
Oh,
office than he
yeah. I used to stand guard.
did. Yeah.
Remember? I would stand guard. He goes, just stand here for a second, and he'd go in. He'd look
John, he would stand guard, and I would look through John Larson's stuff, and I would know all of everything. And then when John Brennan became program director, John Brennan was in his office, and I went in there one day, and I was going to leave him a note on his desk, and Galvin was sending it, and John walks down the hall. He goes, "I know what's going on. I used to stand guard too. I know what's going on. I go, I'm just leaving you a note."
I'd go, hey, John Brennan.
Yeah. It's weird. I don't think that I would go through John Brennan stuff. Like,
Yeah.
and not at work.
Yeah.
At home, I'd go through his underwear drawer.
That's the thing. Yeah. Like at work, I don't care. I want to go through your house.
Joe is always rummaging though. That's why I put Joe.
It's not true.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, John Larson, I knew had secrets. I
Oh,
wanted,
100%.
I wanted to find out what he was doing.
His other eye was in there.
All right,
somewhere.
let's see if I have to change my answer. If I just wrote one down and use it for the whole game.
I don't even think we need to hold up a sign for this one.
All right.
You're going to have to change your answer on this one, Galvin.
Maybe, maybe not.
Okay. Who is least likely to pay you back money that they borrowed?
Done.
Is anybody not saying Joe?
No.
Yeah,
Let's
no,
just
that's Joe.
skip
That's
that
Joe.
one. That
Yeah,
was
all
easy.
right.
Loser.
Ooh, this is a good one. Who is most likely to double cross you?
Done.
All right.
I got it.
I gotta tell you,
Done.
this is a tough one.
Done.
Who is most likely to double cross you?
You specifically, you. So you're
Oh,
writing down who.
Yeah,
Oh,
like you're
okay.
to do you.
Oh.
No,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, not Mike.
Changing.
Yeah.
It's got to be somebody in this room. You
I'm
can't
done.
say-
Ooh.
I'm done.
I'm going back.
Okay. All right. Let me know
I have
when you
a
guys.
very good reason for it.
Done.
Okay.
All right. Everybody ready?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. And go. Gio, what do you have?
I wrote Carmen.
Carmen. You wrote Carmen. Carmen, what did you write? Spanish?
I wrote Spanish.
I wrote Geo.
I wrote Carmen.
No, you
No,
didn't.
you
You
wrote
wrote
Spanish.
Spanish.
Sorry, I wrote Spanish.
Yeah.
You wanted to be me so
no,
bad.
I was looking at his. I'm sorry.
Here's the thing, though, is I don't know why you wrote Spanish. I know why I wrote Spanish, because Spanish very trustworthy, unless you tell him
Right.
something. And
Spanish
so
would
I don't-
double cross any of us for
he
you.
doesn't double cross you. He double crosses us for you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
So
Point.
surprising that you would write that down.
He's right.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Right.
Right.
Weird, because I really wasn't thinking that you would double cross me in a bad way. Like, I was thinking the same thing. Like, Spanish will do it for you. Like, you're a double
For you,
agent.
yeah.
Yeah.
Double
Double
Spanish
agent.
gets that one.
Maybe I
Only
didn't.
for you.
No.
Yeah, I voted for you in a good way,
Yeah.
which I
Yeah.
don't know if that makes any
You're
sense.
like,
Sorry,
he was,
guys.
He was the closest person to me, and he was always my enemy.
Yeah.
He voted for you in a good way. Congratulations. You're a double crosser.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Who is the most closed-minded?
Done.
Done. Everybody done?
Done.
Let me know when you're ready. Galvin, you ready?
Yeah.
And go. Gio, you have Spanish.
Spanish.
What do you have? Jesus Christ. Galvin.
Geo.
Gio.
Me.
Galvin.
I have Galvin, too. It's between Galvin and Gio.
Well, I had 3, right?
Yeah,
Dude,
I had 4.
Galvin even wants to win this one.
Galvin, you had 4. Geo had 2.
Why did you say me? How am I closed-minded?
Yeah, Spanish is. Oh no, you did have
very
Done.
close-minded.
Galvin.
I
thought
think-
Geo had you.
I think Spanish is open-minded.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spanish is like the
Incredibly
most like.
open-minded. Yeah.
He believes everything.
Yeah. Good,
All right.
good
So
retort.
Geo gets or Galvin gets that one.
But see, closed-minded, I think, is different from what you're saying. Closed-minded is like you won't, you
Yeah.
know, go on. I'm steadfast in my beliefs.
Well, that's not.
That's not closed-minded.
Well, yes, but if
Yeah.
it doesn't go along your beliefs, then you're closed-minded to it.
I'm convinced, Galvin. I'm switching my vote to Geo.
I think
Oh.
just the way he talks about politics.
Well, then Gio
Yep.
Well,
gets that one.
I'm not closed-minded about politics.
You're close-minded about everything.
That's not true.
Joe changed.
Joe changed?
Gio,
All
yeah.
right,
So Gio gets that one.
All right.
All right, this is a good one.
I love that we can make an argument afterwards. I didn't know that.
You can change everybody's opinion. That's very close-minded.
I'm sorry. That's because I didn't tell everybody. There is no prize. If you
Oh.
were to-
Oh,
no,
yeah,
sorry.
that's the problem.
I don't think you want to win.
Ready for this one?
Yeah.
This is going to say a lot about the person and the person who votes.
Mhm.
Who is the most talked about behind their back?
Oh.
Don't say Joe, because Joe gets talked about right to his face.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
This is behind their back.
If you meant overall, it'd be Joe 100%.
This, look, Spanish is shielding his answer. Don't look at Spanish answer, Carmen. Who is the most talked about behind their back?
Done.
Done?
Done.
Ah, this is a tough one, man. It's really 50-50 for me on this one. But I'm gonna go.
All right, but I'm going to need to know who your other 50 was after you vote.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
All right, I got it.
All right, and go. Gio says
Carmen.
Carmen. Spanish says himself. Carmen, what do you say?
I say me.
You say you.
I
Galvin
say
says
Carmen.
Carmen.
I say Spanish.
Oh, and I
Yeah,
said me.
because I'm not in the room.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that was my big thing. Carmen not in the room because Spanish was my other one. Spanish, but Carmen's not here, so we probably talk about Carmen more, and it's not necessarily bad, you know. It's just
it's usually bad.
It's just
but-
I'm not here, so it's easy to talk about me.
They talk about me losing my shoes.
I
don't
could.
worry.
I thought for sure it'd be me. I thought you guys were out there just talking crap about me.
ego.
Yeah.
They're always talking about me.
Oh, look, I bet they're talking about me right now. Yeah. Wonder what they're doing. Probably talking about me.
All right.
We actually never
Did
talk
you see
about
what
you.
he wore today?
Who cares?
So nice.
Who cares?
Like, what a waste of time that would be.
The only thing I ever said is this guy's going to get killed in prison.
Where's my Wi-Fi?
Next one. You ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the most boring?
Done.
Boring.
Done.
Done.
Which is not a bad thing.
Well, don't preface it.
Oh,
like
it's a
that.
bad thing.
No, it's not.
Sure it is.
No.
You're boring.
All right.
Gio said,
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel fun.
Boring's very subjective.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the.
All right.
Don't
stand by. I
don't
think I
butthurt.
got good news coming in.
Oh, boy. National Pizza Day.
Hello?
Oh, they're never getting in.
All right. Send them in. Thank you. All right.
Same guy.
All right.
Pizza has arrived.
Wow.
Mr. Magoo.
Who is the most boring and go? Gio has Galvin. You have Galvin?
Yes.
Carmen, what do you have?
Galvin.
Galvin.
I have me.
He has Galvin? Joe, who do you have?
I have Gio.
I have Gio too. I thought Gio would be the
No.
most straight boring.
Gio's the most secretive.
Yeah, that's
Galvin
why.
Oh, you
runs.
think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, Galvin
goes to
runs and
concerts
sometimes
all
goes.
the
Well, that's what I'm saying.
time.
Galvin runs and sometimes goes to concerts.
Yeah.
That's
And plays with dogs.
yeah, and then
Plays
and
with
sometimes
dogs,
goes
yeah.
and sometimes gambles.
And then hangs out with
And
my
that's
wife.
like I could probably
Yeah.
find Galvin if we did a hunt
Oh,
for
yeah.
someone on a
Yeah.
Saturday.
Find him
I could.
tonight at the Daiquiri Shack because he's playing too. I mean, that's something.
If you went to the Humane Society, Hard Rock, or my house.
Yeah, I could find
Or trails.
Gio. We find out one day like he's not. You say he's not here, and then all of a sudden he's in Tennessee, and then you know what I mean. And
Oh,
we're like,
I'm dying to find out what Gio's serial killer initials are.
Yeah.
Whenever it comes up. Is it just Gio?
No.
The Gio killer?
Yeah. All right. I got a couple more. Who is most likely to steal something from you?
Ooh.
done.
I'm
It's
done.
easy.
I'm done.
Someone who's already stole something,
Who
or
is most likely to steal from you?
All right. Got it. Got it.
Just happened.
Yes, I'm done.
Okay. Ready? Go. Gio has Joe.
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 I know
Joe.
everyone's saying me.
Yeah, you've done
I don't
it.
know why everyone.
And you
would
say Spanish. Why would you say Spanish?
Well, because he lives with me, and you know, I mean, maybe there's
Who'd you have, Mike?
sometimes
Joe.
things get mixed
Yeah.
up.
oh, guilt by association.
Yeah.
Sometimes things get mixed up. They were little boy's pants. I didn't know which one they were,
Yeah.
mine or his.
Yeah.
I just want to say this is a very close game. This could be the tiebreaker for the winner or the loser, however you want to
Now,
look at it.
this isn't a good question then because it would eliminate you. Stand by.
All right.
It has nothing to do with me anyway. Don't worry about it.
No, it was
She's
it
not-
was it was who thinks they're God's gift to the opposite sex. But you can discuss that while I'm looking for
I
another one.
already know. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
You.
yeah, I would have said me too.
Yeah.
But nobody's gonna vote for you because you know what I'm saying. It's unfair.
It's not unfair.
Yeah,
Those were the questions you
Were you
picked.
all gonna vote for me on
I
that?
was
Yes.
gonna vote for me.
I was gonna vote for Mike.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just because you think it doesn't make it true.
Yeah.
I just want to make.
Yeah, yeah.
You said it.
Carmen does the waterfall and stuff. She thinks she's
Yeah.
hot.
Showcase. It's called the
Oh
showcase.
no! I don't think so. That's how I dance.
Here we go.
no.
Here we go. This
All
is
right.
the best one, and this is gonna cause problems.
Oh, great.
Thanks.
Who is the worst gift giver?
Oh.
Well, I know it's not me.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
that's
easy.
easy.
Who is the worst? All right, everybody says it's easy.
Done.
All right. Gio, what do you got?
Joe.
Spanish voted for himself.
Joe.
Carmen said Joe.
Joe.
Galvin said Joe.
I voted for myself.
Yeah, I voted for Joe too.
Yeah,
He just
All right.
piggybacks on Spanish and puts his name on Spanish
That's
gift.
not
Usually.
true.
He doesn't get a gift himself.
That's mean.
All right. Nobody's particularly butthurt. All right, Carmen, final score.
So final score: Spanish, myself, and Gio all had 1. Mike and Galvin, you both had 2, and Pap, you big butthole, you have 3.
Should we do one more?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's just keep going.
So you're the biggest loser is what we just.
Well,
that's
we
what
said
happens?
it's loser or winner.
Oh.
I prefer to
weakest
think
link.
The weakest link.
Goodbye.
The weakest.
I prefer winner.
Well, you know what Gio says about winners. Winners are winners.
Yeah,
Winners are winners.
that is true.
Okay, all right. Ready for this one? Who would shove you out of the way to save themselves?
Done.
Okay.
Done.
All right.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Ready.
All right. And
I think
go.
we're going to have a lot of similar answers.
Gio has Galvin. Spanish has me.
Mike.
You have me.
I have me.
You have you.
Yeah.
Joe?
I have Gio.
I have me as well.
So one for Mike and Galvin.
Yeah.
You guys are tied.
All right. All right.
Joe's just trying to get me some points. Not true. He's answering me for everything.
By the way, who's not shoving people out of the way to save themselves?
Well, I mean,
I would pick up
nice
Spanish.
people.
Yeah, well, then that's not you or me.
All right, here's one. There
I
you
knew
go.
you were coming, but it still scared
There you
me.
go. Who would be picked last for a team sport?
Done.
Oh.
Done.
All right, done.
I'm done too. All right, Gio?
I wrote Mike.
Spanish?
Oh.
I wrote me.
Carmen?
Pep pep.
Joe.
Me.
Joe.
Yeah.
Thanks, Gio.
No,
Yeah.
okay.
Can we reverse that one? Who would be picked first?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. All right, hold on.
Can you pick yourself?
Yeah, clearly.
Sounds close-minded.
I'm picking who I would pick though.
Yeah.
If you can't pick yourself if you're, a captain.
Yeah.
Like if you were a captain.
Can't tell me. What
Oh,
to do.
so then can you pick yourself or no?
Yes, you can.
You
For
can.
this
All right,
game, you
all
can. All right, and
I'm done.
go. Gio, you have Carmen,
Galvin.
Galvin,
Me.
Galvin,
Carmen.
Carmen.
See, the only
Carmen
reason,
wins that
the
one.
only reason,
Listen.
the only reason is because she's not going to yell at me, and when she does, it's not as intense
Oh,
as when
did you
yell
want to
at me.
win or no?
I don't care.
Yeah, that's exactly
yeah,
why
who
you're a
won beach
loser.
volleyball last year?
You're a loser.
Carmen.
I would have picked Carmen if I couldn't pick myself.
Yes.
We know.
Unanimously. Me.
I don't know. I don't think we have to do this one, but this is an interesting question. Who has the ugliest nipples? You do, right?
I would say me. I got some pepperonis.
Let's see him.
You got like preteen girl pepperoni
No,
nipples.
but
That's hurtful.
I think actually Carmen does. Show him, Carmen.
Yeah.
I have beautiful nipples.
I
Thank
don't
you.
believe
Yeah,
it.
so
I
you
think,
say.
I think it's Gio.
Prove it.
Who's
All right.
Have we ever seen Gio without his shirt on?
Never once.
Didn't you say yours are inverted?
I have little football nipples.
Yeah.
See, I got
Yeah,
big
they come
football
out when the
nipples.
time's right.
I bet
Oh.
Gio's
They're
has like pimples
At
on
night?
them.
No, not at night. If it gets a little chilly,
When that's the right time.
yeah.
All right.
Nighttime is the right
Okay.
time.
Wait, so who won that one?
No, that was
That's-
that
That was
didn't
just
count.
That's a
fun. That
throwaway.
was just for fun.
Okay.
All right, hold on.
Fun facts about
On a
her
roll.
nips.
Who would not last long in solitary confinement?
Oh.
No.
Calvin said, wow.
We can, yeah.
So easy.
Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Mike.
Me.
Mike.
Spanish.
Spanish. Oh,
Oh,
that's true.
I need.
No,
people-
you wanna
Unalive
do that
himself so fast.
Dark thing.
I do want to do that. I want to
Yeah.
go away to the mountains and do it for 3 days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, who'd you vote for, Joe?
Spanish.
Spanish, yeah.
I didn't have
Spanish
that written
friends?
down.
All right.
They
You
cheat.
didn't have it written
Joe's
down?
cheating.
No, you don't. Where?
Right here.
Barb.
All right, we got
No,
two
it doesn't.
more.
It says Galvin.
No, that says Spanish. I changed it at the last minute.
You.
All right, we got two more. You ready?
Yeah.
Who has the worst temper?
Come on.
Done.
All right. Let me know when everybody's ready.
1, 2, 3.
Galvin.
Galvin.
Yeah.
Oh, I said Mike.
You do?
Yeah, but only because I deal with you, I think, more closely.
I'm what the doctors say, quick to anger.
And finally, the last one of the day in the butthurt game. Who's most likely to die alone?
Oh.
Done.
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 Ready? Carmen's writing.
Spanish.
Spanish.
Joe.
Gio.
Joe. Joe wins.
Spanish.
Joe, you're going to be with Spanish.
No.
You
Yeah.
wouldn't
Well,
die
then-
alone. You're going to be there
And
with him.
Gio's
Definitely.
married.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
his
gonna die alone.
wife hates him.
That's not true.
I love
Yeah.
it. I love it. Mike picked Joe, and Joe picked Spanish, and he goes, "But you're gonna be with Spanish." But Spanish is not with you.
Yeah. It's just the two of them, though. Yeah, that's it. All right, there you go. Not too bad. That wasn't too bad.
No, that was fun.
We have to
Pap
work
Pap
on.
still loses.
We have to work on worst
All
questions.
right.
Worst questions. Sean,
Oh, listen back.
get over on the mic over here. This is our friend Sean from Three Brothers Pizza. Now, let me be honest about something. How mad are you that you get up to make pizza early in the morning? Like how much of a pain in the ass is that?
Is it
for you or just in
yeah, like for me, like
Oh no, it's not bad at all.
it's not a big deal.
No.
I thought about it and I was like, man, if somebody told me if I'm used to going in at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and now I have to go make pizza at 6 o'clock in the morning, I'd be like, I'm not doing that.
Well, if you're gonna start making those delicious bagels, you're gonna have to be up
Yeah.
early.
Okay, so I've been on a diet and I haven't eaten one. Those bagels been staring me in the face for 2 days. So finally today I was like, I know I'm drinking tonight at our band gig, so I'm just gonna eat a bagel now. And those bagels are fantastic.
Nice.
Yeah. What is there? So they always say like it's the water, like people that have good bagels, so they import the water. What's the difference?
No, it's just it's the proofing. So it's what's so crazy is bread is all about time, which I had no idea. I mean, I knew about it, but I didn't know how crucial it was.
Yeah.
My buddy from Connecticut wants to move down. He works for a bakery in Connecticut.
Oh, so he's got the
He's
got the skills.
He's got the science behind it.
Yeah.
So he came down. I just said, "Hey, let's open up a bagel place down here." And he says, "I already booked my flight." So
The everything bagel, I had one of those the other
Yeah.
day when you dropped them off. What are you guys doing different? Something
So-
with the salt or something? Because it's
All right, so
really good.
There's a couple things. So my buddy wanted to do like an everything spice.
Uh-huh.
There's a company that makes them. I just said, well, we have all the seeds here, like the poppy seed and stuff like that. I'm like, can we just make our own?
Mix it. Yeah.
So my manager at Odessa, he has a dehydrator at his house. So he dehydrated the onions, and then I accidentally bought pretzel salt.
Ah.
So I had instead of kosher salt. So I have all this extra pretzel salt. So I just added that to it. But
How
that's
good
what
am
it
I
is.
that I figured out the salt there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I tasted it and I go, there's something different with the salt. It's
Yeah.
really good
It's
though.
so good.
Who has
Yeah.
the most sensitive palate?
Yes,
Calvin.
thank you.
That's right.
Thank you,
That's right.
chef.
So this might come in like in June, maybe July. So
Now,
we'll see.
what are you gonna do? A separate spot, or are you gonna?
Separate- Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't. We're still working out there's still a lot of variables that has to happen. So I don't.
I'm just
know
saying,
for sure.
Mikey's Bagels is available as a name if you need it.
Love
If
it.
you need me to partner up with you.
I love it. I love
You
it.
just holding up your belly with your belly button's a bagel.
I'm all for that. Well, listen, I thank you for getting up early on this National Pizza Day.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's weird that every day is a something day, but we get happy when there are good food days.
Of course.
So this is Three Brothers Pizza. They are located right over here on Gun Highway in Odessa, Land O'Lakes, Lutz area, and then over there in Oldsmar, in Tampa Road, right? Or
Yeah,
Palm Harbor.
Palm Harbor, and then Town and Country too.
Where is it?
That's off of Hillsborough Avenue.
Is that new?
No, that's been. Yeah, you always miss that.
Yeah.
I always Wait. Oh,
It's
it's
in 2021 was when we.
so where is the one? Where is the one in Palm Harbor?
The one in Palm Harbor is off of Tampa Road. You got that one right.
So that one is the one
Yeah.
I've been to. That's why I
Correct,
know about that
correct.
one. Okay,
Yeah,
all
and
right.
then the other one is off of Hillsborough, which the PK Fun Zone used to be.
Oh yeah.
So it's
Okay,
right off of
okay.
Hillsborough. So yeah, that one's there too.
All right, it's Three Brothers Pizza. It's real good. I'm telling you, I've no reason to tell you anything different. I've tried every pizza down here, and these guys are great. And now, be honest, if you had to do a mid-year review on my son, how's he doing at work?
He's fantastic.
Is he?
Yeah,
all right?
he's
I
good.
mean, because he's kind of a mope around here.
He's good, man. I mean, you tell him to do something, he puts his head down, starts working, and there's no there's no backlash or anything like that. He's good. He's a good kid. He's a
All right,
kid.
good. That's good to know. You don't get to see your kid from an outsider's
Right.
point of view, so I don't know, and I don't want. I'm very impressed that he's like, I got to go to work. I got to go to work.
I
and
just
he's-
don't understand how he's 17 years old. You
It's-
look at him,
Yeah.
I'm like, how old are you? Like 35? Like, it's just insane how he's just built like a
Yeah,
like a
I
machine.
don't get it either because neither side of our family has those genetics. So, he told me the other day. So, they're very likely if you order from Three Brothers, it's possibly my son delivered your pizza to you. I said to him the other day, I go, do you ever does it ever worry you when you're out? Because I delivered pizza in New York, but in bad neighborhoods,
For sure.
and I was constantly. I got robbed once when I was a kid. I got robbed. I had to go up to the roof of a building, jump to the other roof, and go back down there. So I didn't get. I was so scared, and I was like, "Do you ever?" And he goes, "No problems." Except one day, he said one time he went down this long ass driveway to get to a house, and when he got there, he was ringing the doorbell and nobody was answering, and then he could see through the front door because it was glass. It was an old lady in a wheelchair, and then she kind of started walking the wheelchair with her feet towards him really fast, and I went, "Oh, that's the scariest guy I think I've ever heard of." Just fast walking wheelchair people.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, and I hope that you guys have. You have any specials or anything for National Pizza Day? What do you got going
Well,
on?
not so much today. Today's going to be busy as anything, so I don't really do specials today. But Super Bowl's on Sunday.
Oh, that's right.
So
Yeah.
I have all you can eat for $40. First drinks on us if you pay ahead, or it's $60 at the door. So it's in Odessa here. So we have the.
You got a nice dining room over there.
Yeah,
It's not like you have to eat at the counter or a booth, or they got a nice
Right.
dining room over
Right.
there.
So $40 all you can eat, and then you get the first drinks on us.
And I
So-
assume you have the games up
Yeah,
there.
of course,
Yeah,
yeah,
So
of
I
course.
mean, okay. I haven't been in there in a while. I can't figure out the configuration, but
Yeah.
okay. So you can go in there in the dining room,
I
eat.
got
The game will be
TVs,
on. Yeah.
I got like 5. I think 5 TVs in there.
That's plenty.
So it's gonna be nice. And then this we start on Monday. We start feeding all of the Hillsborough County Fire.
Oh, wow.
So every single station starting this Monday for the entire month, we're feeding every single Hillsborough County Fire. And then Hillsborough County Sheriff, we're coming next.
Yeah, you guys are very, very involved in the taking care of the community, whether it be the first responders or high school kids and all that. You got a great reputation for that.
Yeah.
We just like your reputation for feeding fat radio people. So, Super Bowl Sunday, all you can eat, and you got National Pizza Day today. It's a good excuse to order up a pizza. It's Friday, nobody wants to cook, and most people are eating early and then headed out to go see our band tonight. So it works out perfect. Enjoy this musical interlude. It's the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. 727-579-1025 or 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers to reach us. On Saturday, February 24th, Charco's Tactical will be hosting the crew from Silent Chico and Fusion Thermal at the shop to meet and slinging deals in their amazing line of suppressors. Charco's will have all the deals and the best cans in the game, plus buy one thermal and get a free AR-15. How do you like that? Shark Coast is giving away 2 suppressors only on Silencer & Co. and Fusion Thermal Day, which is all happening February 24th. You don't want to miss it. Do you have any of these, Spanish? Do you have any?
But I would love to.
I don't know if you need one.
Well.
Don't miss it. It's Silencer Co. and Fusion Thermal Day on Saturday the 24th. There'll be tons of prizes, killer giveaways, and special offers with Silencer Co. and Fusion reps on site. It's all happening at Shark Coast Tactical on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. You can find them on social media. Stop by the store and see them on Bee Ridge Road and tell them Mike Calta sent you. Let's look real quick because I do need one.
Yeah.
And
I was looking at their Instagram page, Shark Coast Tactical's Instagram page, and they had this repeater rifle on there that I fell in love with.
Oh, we were just talking about one yesterday. Why do you like that?
Because I like so I'm the typical.
Here we go. Here we go, Daniel Boone.
When it hits the fan, you now have a rifle that can double up as a hunting weapon, an actual weapon against
Any
others.
rifle can be a hunting weapon.
Well, I like the repeater style.
I know. So does Bobby. Bobby's like wants to gun. Bless you, Snotty. You're the most booger slinging snots ever.
That was the first time
I know, but
when
you sneeze, it sounds like it all came out right out your nostrils.
I don't hold it back.
On pizza day, too.
Oh.
I didn't sneeze on the pizza. I put it in my shirt.
My dad used to do that. He still does. Whatever. When he sneezes, he puts it into his shirt.
It's polite. You don't want your germs going all over.
But it's also then you have your own booger chest.
But I'd rather have that than keep it in.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
I just cover my face.
Booger boobs. It still comes out.
If it's too much, you can take your shirt off.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're here for
being
you.
supportive.
Thank you to Three Brothers. Nice to eat a piece of pizza.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
I had one. It was delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you broke the seal, you gonna go full on in?
Trust me, I had
I'm already full.
I had to throw my plate away because otherwise I was gonna go get more.
Well, you're not supposed to eat the plate.
I'm gonna be honest. I'd rather have another bagel.
Oh, the bagels were really good.
I mean, I did see you got your Hooters card yesterday, so I figured maybe the temptation.
I mean, naked wings.
I was gonna say I've been enjoying Hooters all through the diet. I go there and get seafood and get salad.
Just the smell of a Hooters.
It's satisfying. It makes me. If I can go there and eat a salad with chicken on it and smell the chicken wings, I feel like that's what I'm eating.
I'm just too weak.
Yeah, me too. That's why I can't get near the place. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, tonight we're going to be out at the Daiquiri Shack in Madeira Beach. Our band Pipple Toddler is playing. We go on stage at 9 o'clock. It'll be a fun time. Spanish is not sure if he's going or not. It's ridiculous. Joe is definitely going to be there.
Definitely going.
Galvin will be there. I'll be there. John Brennan, Pete, Josh, the whole band will be up on stage. Our guy Tom will be out there setting up early in the day, and it's going to be fun. And I am staying down there.
Yes.
Anybody else staying down there? No, just me.
I can't because I have to drive my buddy back home if we go out there.
This guy really has problems for us, huh?
No.
I mean, he's ruining our whole night.
Well, I'm sorry.
What's this guy do
you
for you?
want him
I'll
there?
tell him.
No, I want Spanish there.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I don't care about this queer.
Oh, how dare
These
you?
guys interfering with tonight and then tomorrow morning. Jeez.
You know what? I'm gonna tell him to just stay at my
Yeah.
brother's. He can just stay.
What's
there.
his first name?
Eric.
Eric. Yeah, I don't
Eric,
like
yeah.
him already.
No, he's one of my oldest friends. Yeah, he's a good guy.
He's 84.
You've met him before. Yeah.
I have?
Yes. Yeah, you've met him before.
I only know Mike Rice.
Yeah.
Who
Mike
was the
Rice
guy
is
that was
Adonis.
in the had the truck that you came and picked up your table
That was
I
Mark.
stored for 15 years?
That's Mark. Yeah, yeah.
Mark?
Mark. Yeah.
How old are
He's
you?
a good guy.
How do you
36.
know Mark?
I met him through Mike Rice and all them when we were
He
in
seems
college.
older than you.
He is. He is older. Yeah, significantly.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mark.
How old are you? 34?
36.
36. So I'm almost 20 years older than you,
Mhm.
and I have way less friends than you do.
Well, it's funny you say that because
Let some of them go.
I have, especially over this past like 6 months or so. I've done like a
The
good
crazy days.
Yeah. I've done a good like separation of who's actually friends and who is just.
Were you friends with your shoes or no?
No, I was not friends. That's why I
separated
had to
them.
let them
Not
go. Yeah,
friendly shoes.
you know. So, but yeah, it's been actually very nice. So, thank you for your advice with that.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean today?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just
That's good
realized
advice.
after a while, you're like, I don't know, like if we were friends on Facebook, and all of a sudden you realize we're not anymore, that's because one day I realized we're not friends.
Yeah,
I don't
and
know who you are.
I don't mind having a bunch of acquaintances, you know, but
Yeah.
when things are real, you really see who are your friends and who aren't.
We're friendly. We're not friends.
Yeah, I know. You'd like to say that, but I know we're friends.
Nah.
Hell, you're coworkers.
Yeah.
Nah, Gio
colleagues.
cares about me. He does. He
No.
could say he doesn't, but
Associates.
If
I
today
know.
was my last day working here, I would never speak to you
that
again.
is 100% not true.
No,
We
one-
send
totally.
memes to each other all throughout the day.
Here's a difficult one. Who am I better friends with, Joe or Spanish?
Oh, me.
Oh, Joe. Not
Joe.
even close. What? Not even close.
You
Yeah.
don't have to say it, you know. We could just move on to the
so
next.
adamant.
Yeah.
If you
Not
have
even
a
close.
if you have a choice to hang out with one or the other, it's always Joe.
All right.
Don't get pissy with
Yeah.
me. I
No,
didn't
no,
say
no.
anything.
I'm not
That's a-
being pissy.
I'm not giving an opinion. That's a fact.
I know.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
happened. History shows us that.
I
I'll confirm
know.
that fact.
Did you go to Paul McCartney?
No, he didn't invite me.
Yeah.
I know. I was there.
Well, but it's not really his, I mean, he's
Listen,
younger.
it's his.
I would
that have
appreciate Paul
anything to do?
McCartney more than he would.
Every-
Everybody
He would
appreciates Paul McCartney.
He would appreciate 2 hours with Mike.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, well, don't ruin my Paul McCartney with the adoration of me.
I mean,
You make.
I
it
don't
weird.
really know how adoration of you ruins Paul McCartney, but all
Ah,
right.
just leave me alone. Paul McCartney's
I
here.
do
He's the
leave
guy
you alone.
He's the guy that you should be worshiping right now.
I would leave you alone. I always leave you alone.
I went to Paul McCartney, not with Mike,
Yeah.
and we almost got we got hit on by a couple. Me and my wife.
Cool.
Hey,
Yeah, they're
there you
naughty,
go.
naughty.
Let's switch it up.
Yeah,
Hey, let me ask you this: Could you, Galvin, take your wife out of the situation?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, could you do that? Like I would do it with somebody else's wife, but I don't want. I
Your
don't even
wife
want.
to.
No, my wife's not doing anything. She's not even. She's going home.
That's
I
so
would look
nice
at her.
of you.
and, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
nice of you to bang some other dude's wife.
She, listen,
So what is
you
the
stay home.
question?
Like if another couple was like, "Hey, let's get together. My wife really likes you," and then he just like sits in the room or whatever. I don't.
No.
What if he wants to high five you?
I don't even know if he's like, "All right, you guys, I'll be in my room. You guys go in your room." Then the next day, I gotta see this guy.
Yeah.
No, like
Yeah.
That's why you have to do it separate. You have to do it like
behind his back.
no, you
Oh.
have to do it in Vegas. You have to do it with a couple you don't know.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, you don't see them again.
Yeah, you have
What
to
if
do
they're
it random.
What if they're listeners?
Oh, definitely not.
no.
You will see them everywhere.
Yep.
All right. How about this? This is uncomfortable. I've been at like dinners and situations like that with another couple where I have been with the woman in the past, and like the guy knows.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like if I dated a girl a long time ago, or
Like
whatever.
before him.
Right. That's weird to me.
Yeah, it is a little weird.
I would lose my mind if that was me. I'd be like, we're not going out with that guy.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want. I mean, for no reason, no fault of theirs. One time, my wife knows I'm just a maniac like that. We were out one time, and one of her friends from high school was there, and we were talking, and the guy walked away. I go, "Oh, he's pretty cool." And I was like, "I gotta tell you," and I went, "What?" And she goes, "I made out with him in high school," and I was like, "He has to die now."
Yeah.
Oh,
He has to die now.
Yeah, I understand how that feels.
I mean, 5 seconds ago, I was saying what a nice guy he was. Now I was ready to rip his lips off.
Is it
Dare you put those
That-
lips
yeah.
on my young wife?
is it uncomfortable? You think I'm not as good as that guy?
I never feel that way, Gio. So I don't really know how that
Well,
feels.
because she chose that guy over you.
No.
So you were not the
I
choice.
gave her that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I never.
Yeah.
Very few where I was kicked out. I do a lot of the kicking. I'm glad to give for women. We've established that.
No, yeah, sorry.
No,
That's right.
thank you.
Yeah.
Some
Same
lady
thing.
said
There's
to
a
me.
difference.
Some lady said to me, she thinks it's hilarious how I think I can get any girl in the world. I don't at all. At all. First of all, no. I don't think at any time in my life I felt like I can get any girl. I just am never going to be defeated. I'm never going to look at a situation and say there's no way.
By the way,
I'll always
Ariana
try.
Grande is dating a little puppet, so you can
Yeah,
get any
yeah.
girl.
Yeah.
I gotta
Right.
tell you, there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with having the confidence to think you can get any girl in the world.
It's not
It
that
helps.
it's not that I could get any. I don't believe it's always going to happen, but I don't. There's no way that I'm not going to try. That's what I say.
I think there's a difference between I could get any girl and every girl in here wants to get with me.
Oh,
yeah,
I've
yeah,
never
that's
felt
a good
that way.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never
Like,
felt
of course
that
you'd
way.
want to hook
yeah.
up with me.
Yeah.
I have been surprised sometimes where, just totally normal, whatever, this, that, and then you're like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot
Oh,
girl,
yeah.
and you're like, oh, all right.
All right.
I remember one super smoking hot girl that hit on Galvin, and I was like, yeah, this is happening. I don't want to say who it is on the air.
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Whisper it. We don't hear you.
Yeah.
Say
Right.
Before, I think
Text
it was
it to the crew.
before you even met Jenny. We were, it was way before you met Jenny because we were, I won't give it away. We were
Was
in
she in a
Vegas.
calendar?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, good for
Nice.
you.
All right.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
month?
Uh-huh.
All of them.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. It was very impressive. And I was like, oh, wow.
The 12-monther, they call those.
Yeah.
Mhm. So there's a big difference. Gio, you're right.
Yeah.
The one who thinks that he can get every girl in there wants him, that's the
Yeah.
douchebag.
Cocky.
Yeah.
Confidence is much sexier.
Yes.
Yeah, my wife sometimes is so funny. Like if we have Pitbull Tyler or something, we're out playing, then I come home and she goes, "How'd it go?" And I go, "It was good." And, whatever. And who was there? Oh, Joe was there, and he came up and sang. Da da da. She goes, "Any girls hit on you?" And I go, "I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I really don't know." I go, "I have no idea because I don't put the vibe out
Yeah.
that I'm trying to get with anybody or anything."
I roll the vibe out.
Yeah.
But then if they're talking to me, I'm like, I don't know. She was talking to me. Is that hitting on me, or she
Yeah.
grabbed my arm and laughed at the joke?
Yes.
Was she hitting on me? I don't know.
I specifically stayed on the side of John Brennan instead of my best friend in the world on the other side of the stage because I knew the hot girls would line up for John Brennan. And boy, was I wrong. All the hot girls are on Pete's side, old ladies in wheelchairs on my side.
Yeah, baby.
Every time I say that one guy in a wheelchair gets so mad because he thinks I'm talking specifically about him.
You are. We
I'm
know.
not.
You are.
He thinks
We
he's
know.
how arrogant are you to think you're the only wheelchair-bound person
Yeah,
that likes
right?
Pitbull Toddler? There are a lot, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Men, women,
Animals.
Anyone else?
couple of he, she's.
Yeah.
You know, are we in a
Avoiding 6
racist?
at 9, yes.
No, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do
Okay.
6 at 9. Are we in a racist society still?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
How bad?
I don't think it's as bad.
I
as
don't-
What's the
media.
black kid's name in Peanuts?
I know.
I know you know.
I don't know the show.
Peanuts, Charlie Brown.
I
Oh
never
my
watched
God.
it.
Okay, yell at me more.
Spanish is the sweatshirt.
It's his son's sweatshirt.
So nobody knows.
Is it Pigpen?
No, that racist.
jeez, racist.
Racist.
Oh,
Of course,
Gio
it's got to
said
be
it.
the dirty one, right?
That was Gio.
No, it's not that
Oh,
guy.
I think I know. Is it Argyle?
Nope. Our guy
Isn't
was
it
a limo driver from Die Hard.
Isn't there some? It's like an odd name because I know like
Yeah.
Lucy and
It's
Pepper
a-
Patty
It's
and
not so
Linus.
far-fetched, but it's a name.
I don't know. I don't. It's not even
Yeah, when's the
the
last time you
black guy.
watched?
It's anybody know the guy from the 1940s? Stupid comic.
Do you know any of the other members of Charlie Brown?
I said
Lucy.
Yeah.
Lucy, Pepper Patty.
You know all the white people.
Shut up, whatever your name is back there.
You know.
Is there even? I don't remember a black.
Oh
Peanut.
wow, you've eliminated him from the history.
You're the
Yeah.
most racist.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I know.
If it's not the dirty kid,
I know Arnold and Willis. I know Roger and
Yeah, because
Rerun
they
and
lived with white
Dwayne.
people. Who do you know? Do you know the other Peanuts?
No. I
No,
know
you
Charlie
know-
Brown and
Oh.
Snoopy.
Right.
Woodstock.
What's the little kid with the blanket?
Dirty Harry.
No, you don't know the kid with the blanket. Carmen, who's the kid with the blanket?
Blanky.
Linus.
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 Yeah.
That's what I was saying. You
Yeah.
cut me off.
The
But
black. Yeah.
I think I'm just barely on the cusp of knowing the Peanuts. I think they're too young.
I mean, they're
Like, for me,
everywhere.
it's a stretch.
They're
I
not
watch
everywhere.
the only
I
thing.
don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if. Do you know the black kid from the Peanuts? No, you're racist.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
the proper litmus test for this.
The only
No,
thing
I
I ever
don't-
watched was Charlie Brown's Christmas,
That's
Yeah,
what
he
I'm
was in
like.
it.
and that was like twice.
No, I don't think he was allowed
No,
to be
my
there.
whole life.
Here's the thing.
Mike's dad wouldn't allow it.
He can't come to Christmas.
My dad loves Peanuts. It was Franklin, and Franklin. The reason why I bring it up is not as a litmus test of whether or not you're racist. Franklin was so racist in the Peanuts that when they would eat, they made Franklin sit at a different table. Did you know that?
I did
What?
not know that.
Yeah, I don't recall
Was
any of
this
this either.
In the comic strip?
No,
So
in the
Charlie
in
Brown
the,
is racist, not us.
well, they'd be like, "Come on." Well, the whole idea is that Charlie Brown and Franklin were friends, and he brought Franklin into the group. A lady wrote Charles Schultz a letter after Martin Luther King was assassinated and said, "Hey, you should throw a black kid in the Peanuts." And he was like, "You're right." So they brought in Franklin, but then they eased him in. They didn't let him sit at the same table. You know, he probably had to sit at the back of the school bus and all that. But the reason why I'm bringing it up is because they're re-releasing a new Peanuts now, where they're introducing Franklin and making him one of the guys instead of one of the guys just sit at the other table.
They just had a Peanuts movie a year or two ago.
I don't know what part Franklin played in it, but
I
they're
don't think so.
re-releasing the integration of Franklin into the Peanuts. That's why I was saying, because all these years that people watch Peanuts, nobody said, "Hey, why are they making the black kid sit at a different table?"
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
I did not know Charlie Brown had black friends.
He doesn't. He has a black friend.
Yeah.
And the-
Little known fact: Franklin more famous than Gio's baseball coach.
You're a jerk.
And he's white.
True.
Snoopy, half white, half black.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think.
They made him sleep in a house out back.
Charlie Brown. Brown.
Yeah.
Charlie Brown is the weirdest kid in the world. That's bald, completely bald.
No, he's
with
got the
like
little
three.
swirl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The thing, whatever, in just a block and just weird. Like that kid died early.
Yo, for sure.
You know, that
yeah.
kid died early.
Bald, and I believe they're like in grade school.
Yeah, exactly.
When you look at Charlie Brown, you say,
Wah, wah.
I don't think you ever saw it live. I wanted to get a live one.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Oh,
That was
wow.
that was very underwhelming.
This is why you're not Mike's friend.
This is why we talk about you when you're not here.
Still don't blame you.
Mother of God.
God's gift to
Mike
man.
Calta Show, good morning.
Trying to think of jokes.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. Good. I was wondering if you guys were still giving away any tickets.
No. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, what's up, Mike Calta?
There's nothing more annoying than that.
Told you.
Mike Calta Show, hello.
How's it going, Mike?
Good, sir. How are you?
Good, buddy. What's up, Dizzy? My name is Ryan. I just want to let you know that there's a lot of times that you guys don't think that you could get any girls, and I'll just give you an example. You and Galvin, you guys are, especially in this area, or in the Tampa, Hillsborough County area. You guys are very popular, especially Galvin. He's tall. He is. I'm not asking you out. I'm just trying to give you a
Go on.
situation.
I'm listening.
We're all turned on. Go
You're
ahead.
tall. You're extremely confident.
He's a great kisser.
Yeah.
Funny.
Got
Great
amazing
kisser.
calves.
And you don't have to look like Fabio to get girls. You know what I'm saying? Like you, Mike, you got money. You have. I mean, obviously, if you go to California, it's a little different story. But I'm saying, like in this area, I believe you could get any girl.
By the way, I
really
love
do.
that he said, I'm tall, I'm funny, I'm very confident. Mike, you have money.
Yeah.
No. I was gonna go there.
I'm tall too, buddy.
Yeah.
You are. Both of you guys are tall. But I'm just saying, like, a lot of the times when these people, they email you and all that stuff, say, oh, you can get a girl. She secretly wants you.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I
So
believe the same thing, sir. Thank you.
If you had your choice to take either Mike or Galvin on a date, who are you choosing?
Sorry, I hung up on
I mean, we know the answers.
But
Calvin.
I think we need to reset here. I wasn't complaining. What I'm saying, we both got both of us have beautiful wives. We did pretty well, and that's why we're not getting girls, because we have wives. I was just saying that the mentality that I believe that you should have, and that's for young single guys, and for like the way I would want my son to be, is to have that confidence in yourself to think that you should be, any girl should want to go out with you. Not saying anyone is going to want to, but you should not really. You cannot say ever she's too hot for me or she's too good. No, God, who are you? You're the best in the world.
And
Go
if they
get it.
don't, you make them.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Wait,
That's-
what?
I don't think.
I didn't want
part
to
of
agree
your
with that,
little
but I
rape
did.
train. Mike Calta Show, hello.
Hey, man, I always thought it was weird. Not only did Franklin, and I think he just sat on the opposite side of the table, but he was by himself, but he sat in that broken-ass chair that Snoopy got in a fight with in the Thanksgiving special. That's what I thought was so racist about it.
Yeah, they don't give him you got to sit either alone on the other side of the table or on a broken chair that a dog broke. I got you, sir. Thank you very much.
I feel like I'm the Franklin at CMG is what I'm learning.
You do?
through all this. Yeah.
I don't think so. You can sit at my table anytime.
Same height.
In fact, I think you're sitting at my table for dinner.
All right, I'm in.
I think.
Cool.
Yeah, right?
For what dinner?
Bring my blanket. I'll switch
On the
characters.
cruise.
Oh.
What did you think? We had a special dinner plan that we didn't invite you?
I mean, probably.
You would never hear about
Makes
it.
sense.
Yeah.
Until after
No,
it
you would
happened.
100% tell me to my face that night and be like, "See you Monday."
I would text you pictures of me and Dizzy at dinner.
For sure.
Yeah. I like to just keep you in check.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, well, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you already see the seating chart? Like who's at your table or who's at the group table or whatever?
Yes, I
Because
think I have it. Do you want me to tell you?
I should be with my brother. I don't know whether I let Diane know that.
Oh,
or
no.
not.
Your
she
brother,
probably-
who's going?
Tom.
I did not know that. I could probably fix that.
I told Diane no matter what, put me right next to Mike.
You're not.
I know I am.
Yeah.
She
Am I
told
with
me
Barb?
No, I'm with Barb.
Okay,
Nah.
that's fine.
He's
yeah,
with
you're
Barb
with,
and Tom.
I didn't know about Tom.
Barb at the siblings table.
I
so-
think Diane knows, so I don't know whether she was involved in the.
No, I have to check in with her, but I don't think that'll be a problem. We'll
Okay.
just we'll mix everything out. I did not know. Is your brother? Is his wife going too?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. We'll figure it out.
So who's at the table?
Yeah.
So it was at Galvin's table. It was Galvin, Jenny, Steve Byrne, his wife. It'll be his brother and his wife.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like we'll fix it. We'll make it that
Yeah, yeah.
way. And but I think before your brother and his wife was Carmen and Chad.
Oh,
No.
oh.
I'm sorry. Carmen had her own table with it was Carmen, Chad. It was Carmen, Chad, Ian's son, Dizzy. There was like a theme.
Oh, third
You're a
table.
No, I'm just kidding.
You're at the what's his name?
Franklin.
Franklin
table.
Oh, no.
I'll take it.
You going to the third table?
Yeah, there's third. No, it's you and Barb and I think Chad and I mean I know Chad. I think Ian and so there's like 3 tables of all of us.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So yeah, and then I'm with you 2 dummies and Dizzy and Gio,
Yeah.
all the dummies. They're all
Right.
sitting together. And Mike Olivero, Pete, you know that kind of thing.
All the dummies.
He didn't say I was a dummy. He's just you and
Yeah,
Joe.
no,
I
he
said
said
you two
all the
dummies.
dummies.
He said you 2 dummies and Gio.
Then he said all the dummies.
Good. I know. I'm glad I'm going to laugh a lot at my dinner. Me and Steve laugh so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I know you and Steve are buddies. I know
Yeah.
your wives know each other. I think
Yeah.
that works out perfect, and we'll all be right next to each other. So
Me
it
and
doesn't
Gio
matter.
are gonna laugh a lot too at our dinner.
Hey, it's not a challenge.
I
I
feel
know
like
it's
it
not a
was.
competition.
Yeah.
it
We feel
was
like
very,
Anchorman. We're
Sounds
gonna
like
get
it.
to fight in the
Best at
dining room.
laughing.
very challenging.
I
You were very challenging.
rarely laugh when you're around.
Yeah, yeah.
Plus, you
That's
have a
not true.
professional comedian and that caller's favorite funny guy, so
Yeah.
we're going to laugh
It's
a
the
lot.
tallest table on the boat.
Yeah.
My table filled with money.
That might be true. That's not true.
All right.
We're
That's
sitting
true.
there.
Is Tony going?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do enjoy. I do enjoy watching Joe harass Tony. That really brings joy to my cruise experience.
Let me figure that. It's me, Pete, Olivero, Spanish Joe, Gio, Tom, and Dizzy. I think that's my table. And then your table. I think we'd just have to. I think at your table and without your brother being there. I think Corey Cardinal was there and somebody else, but it would just switch it out.
All right.
What was that?
I'm ahead of Joe in Spanish, all right.
I mean, it's a round table,
Yeah.
so I don't know.
Ahead of.
I mean, there's an order.
Can I tell you? And I don't think I was. I don't think I witnessed it, but John Brennan did, and he told me, and he loves it. And it's so funny every time I think about it. Is Tony was it? We were all at the table, and Robert Kelly, the one of the years Robert Kelly went, and Tony was trying to make a joke to Robert Kelly, and he said it, whatever, and Bobby goes, hey, "What did you say? What is it?" And Tony said it again, and then he goes, "I can't. What are you saying?" And they did it again, and he goes, 3 times, you dummy, you said it. He goes, "It's not funny." Oh, he just drew him in so perfectly.
It was good.
He goes, 3 times you said it, and it's still not funny, you dummy.
Now is John Brennan going?
Yes, hold on. I found the list. Okay. So my table is me, Pete, Olivero, Pap, Spanish, Gio, Tom, and Dizzy.
Strong table.
Strong table. Then Galvin and Jenny, Steve Byrne and his wife, his brother and his wife, John Brennan and Corey Cardinal. That was your table.
All right.
Then
John and his wife, Corey.
Yeah. John. And then Carmen. The Carmen table is Carmen and Chad, Ian and his son, Barb and her guest. Dizzy was at the table, but they moved him to my table.
Okay. Upgraded.
Upgraded. So
table 1,
core 4.
Yeah. So then that's it. We're
Most
all,
boobs at my table.
Oh.
I got Gio.
That's debatable.
Yeah. So that works. Then I actually have to fix the Galvin brother thing, but I don't think that should be a problem. So we're good. We're good.
I like it.
All right, I got to take a break. Do we have time to do it when we come back?
Yes.
No.
I'm just letting you know right now. If we don't do it, I'm never sending stories again.
That's
Perfect.
great.
You
Let's
can
not
find
do
your
it.
own stories.
Let's not do it.
I would
And
like to vote yes.
The people love it, and you guys are denying the people. If you want to be bad to the people, be bad to the people. That's why people like me.
Let me fix this. We're doing 6 and 9.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have time to do it next, or do we need to break and then go over and come back and do it? Like, how are we doing it?
We just need to break now and figure it out during the break.
Well, we are doing 6 and 9 today.
Break now and do it. We have plenty of time.
Yeah, we do. We just got to go fast. We can't, so third.
So the more.
Second.
First.
Fourth.
I vote no.
Let's go.
6 and 9 next on 102.5 The Bone. It's the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. If you want to get some last-minute phone calls in, 727-579-1025 or 800-771-1025. Tonight we go on stage at 9 o'clock. Pipple Toddler live at the Daiquiri Shack in Madeira Beach. The guys from Jack Jagger's band just texted me and said the Jack Jagger guys will be coming by.
Oh, cool.
We've got Sean Chambers is going to get up and jam with us. It'll be one of those fun times. You never know who else is going to stop by. I'll be practicing all day. I feel good.
Good.
I feel good about my. I feel confident.
Nice. I
Carmen?
don't think you should say it though.
Feel confident.
I'm
not saying I am confident.
Every cooking show I watch, whenever they are like, today we're using grouper, and they're like, I make grouper all the time.
Yeah.
This is gonna be it's in the bag
That's
for
all
me.
I do.
And then you just see this burnt up skeleton thing, and they're like, yeah, you're out. You're done.
I will most likely burn up the skeleton of my grouper tonight, but I'm still feeling confident about it. So there you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it is time for everybody's favorite segment, 6 and 9. 6 and 9.
It's not playing. It's not playing.
You got to sing it.
This computer just...
It's
It's the 6 at 9.
6 at 9.
6 at
It's
9.
6.
It's 6 and 9.
There we go.
We don't make the news. We just make jokes about the news. It's the 6 at 9.
What's wrong with you two?
She just saved my ears.
Yeah, I turned it
Oh.
down. I was fast with it.
I looked at her when you lip synced "I love you," and then hugged her.
Yeah, you just saved my life.
And then
Thank
said,
you.
"Oh, life."
Oh, life. ...
Liked it.
Ellipsis.
All right, I go first. So I'll start it off. A Chick-fil-A manager in Minnesota skimmed $144,000 and then blew the money on OnlyFans, gambling, and jewelry. He said, but I didn't do any of it on a Sunday. Okay, who's next?
A Chick-fil-A manager in Minnesota skimmed $144,000 ... and then blew the money on OnlyFans, gambling, and jewelry. That's not the only thing he blew.
Hey, I had that one. I redid it, though.
Save it for your turn.
A Chick-fil-A manager in Minnesota skimmed $144,000 and then blew the money on OnlyFans, gambling, and jewelry. Sounds like he had a great time, but he really chickened out on the cocaine.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That was good.
Yeah.
A Chick-fil-A manager in Minnesota skimmed $144,000 and then blew the money on OnlyFans, gambling, and jewelry. Police have a nickname for somebody that commits that type of crime. Cool Steve.
Yeah, I like that.
A Chick-fil-A manager in Minnesota skimmed $144,000 and then blew the money on OnlyFans, gambling, and jewelry, but he never did it on Sunday.
You're the same.
Same,
pretty
No,
much.
I was first.
Yeah.
A record 67.8 million Americans are expected to bet on the Super Bowl 58, as 26% of the U.S. adults. The other 74% are normal, rational people.
Not us.
A record 67.8 million Americans are expected to bet on the Super Bowl 58. That's 26% of U.S. adults. Another interesting gambling stat is that Gio will lose 100% of his bets.
That is true.
That's accurate. Very accurate.
A record 67.8 million Americans are expected to bet on Super Bowl 58. That's 26% of U.S. adults. And 100% of those adults are betting on Taylor Swift. Facts.
A record 67.8 million Americans are expected to bet on Super Bowl 58. That's 26% of U.S. adults. 74% of Americans could give a punt.
I'll go. A record 67.8 million Americans are expected to bet on Super Bowl 58. That's 26% of U.S. adults. 4% of those people will have to blow another dude to pay their debts on Monday.
Ooh.
Well, that's only 4%.
Very aggressive.
All right, next. Courtney Love has been offered $50,000 to take a filmed lie detector test over Kurt Cobain's death. I'll give her $60,000 to reenact it.
I like it.
Thank you.
Good.
Courtney Love has been offered $50,000 to take a filmed lie detector test over Kurt Cobain's death. Maury Povich determined that was a lie.
Courtney Love has been offered $50,000 to take a filmed lie detector test over Kurt Cobain's death. It smells like murder.
Does it now?
Courtney Love has been offered $50,000 to take a filmed lie detector test over Kurt Cobain's death. Courtney responded by saying, I don't know how well it will go, but I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
I like that.
Courtney Love has been offered $50,000 to take a filmed lie detector test over Kurt Cobain's death. She says she's in. It sounds like a blast.
Oh, blast. That's good, too.
In a survey, 8% of people say they'd consider getting one of Elon Musk's Neuralink computer chips implanted in their brain. 70% say they'd rather get it in their BH.
Hey.
In a survey, 8% of people said they'd consider getting one of Elon Musk's Neuralink computer chips implanted in their brain. The other 92% of the people asked for nacho chips.
That's great.
In a survey, 8% of people say they'd consider getting one of Elon Musk's Neuralink computer chips implanted in their brain. Neuralink these nuts.
Okay.
Dude, fantastic.
All right.
That is so dumb.
In a survey, 8% of people say they'd consider getting one of Elon Musk's Neuralink computer chips implanted in their brain. Those 8% are stupid.
Mm-hmm.
No.
In a survey, 8% of people say they'd consider getting one of Elon Musk's Neuralink computer chips implanted in their brain. That 8% is Ryan Hoppy. A Tesla driver was pulled over after wearing the new Apple Vision glasses on the highway. The police new slogan, wear Apple Vision, go straight to prison.
Rhymes.
I have no idea. It doesn't even really rhyme.
Sort of.
A Tesla driver was pulled over after wearing the new Apple Vision glasses on a highway. And with each passing day, we get closer to Wally.
Who's Wally?
Wally, what's Wally?
Wally.
Does that mean
Wally,
that
yeah.
have to do anything?
Why don't we just move on? Nobody stopped to analyze your fantastic joke.
Why aren't we breaking down your
Jesus.
joke?
Yeah. You want to do Gio's next after he's done?
Yeah, I've never saw the movie, but I get it. Like,
But I did
futuristic
see
They get it.
computer-
They totally
robot.
get it. They're
Computer
just being
movie.
difficult.
Wally.
Computer movie.
Okay.
I thought you meant a guy named Wally.
That would make
The
more
cab
sense.
driver.
No.
Yeah.
Wally World.
Wally the cab driver makes more sense.
Can't wait to hear yours.
Moose out front should have told you.
I already went.
Hit it,
No,
Carmen.
not you.
All right. A Tesla driver was pulled over after wearing the new Apple Vision glasses on a highway. It's crazy. He never saw it coming.
Even with the glasses?
Glasses. Yeah.
A Tesla driver was pulled over after wearing the new Apple Vision glasses on the highway. It wasn't against the law or anything. The cop just wanted to call him a nerd.
A Tesla driver was pulled over after wearing the new Apple Vision glasses on a highway. They actually call that asshole vision.
Oh.
They changed it on us.
Yeah, see, that was good.
Was it?
King Charles III has cancer, but Buckingham Palace says it was caught very early. There's no word what type he has. I don't have a cancer joke. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
That was very hard.
I
Yes.
do.
Yeah.
King Charles III has cancer, but Buckingham Palace says it was caught very early. There's no word on what type he has. They think it might be anal cancer, which they say is a royal pain in the ass.
had
It's
two
over
winners. You
now.
had 2 winners today.
We're done. No.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
King Charles III has cancer, but Buckingham Palace says it was caught very early. There's no word of what type he has. Heary, the king has cancer.
What?
Heary.
Yeah, because Greg off the mic, and
she's-
then the king,
She's the town crier.
and then I just told
Hear
you.
ye. Hear ye. Not heary.
You say it how you want. I say it how I want.
Right.
Hear ye, idiot.
King Charles III has cancer, but Buckingham Palace says it was caught very early. There's no word what type he has. He's the king of the cancer, king of the cancer.
King of the castle.
King of the cancer.
All right, that was good. You guys did great.
Good luck.
No.
Yeah. King Charles III has cancer, but Buckingham Palace says it was caught very early. There's no word on what type he has. Good thing. He should be able to fix it with Sky Rizzy. I just wanted to say Sky Rizzy. I have nothing else. Thank you very much. There you go. 6 and 9. Why we do it? I have no idea.
Does Joe have one? Did he pick one?
No.
No,
No, he always pretends like he doesn't
Like
know.
it's never happened
Isn't
before?
he
Yeah.
supposed
it's
to?
almost better than it
Yeah.
doesn't.
I love he plays dumb every time.
Every time.
What?
What? You guys do 6 and 9?
Dizzy,
Mike,
are you coming tonight?
no, I'm mean Cape Coral.
I don't know. You're asking me like I knew you
I don't.
were itinerary.
I was trying to think of what it was. I have a coach. I have a tournament.
Oh, I got
Coaching,
you.
yeah.
I got you. So Dizzy out, Gio out, Pap in Spanish.
Maybe.
Still not.
Spanish actually not coming. Eric is coming.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
wow.
true. I'm going
Good,
to
we
send
love Eric.
him. Yes.
Good. I kind of hope you don't come.
All right, that's nice
Yeah.
to say to somebody.
I mean, I'm gonna delete the song that you sing from our set list,
Oh, wow.
so that we don't have
Man.
to worry. We don't have to wonder the whole time whether or not you're gonna be.
I mean,
there.
you'll know. I will let Josh know, or you know, if I'm not coming for sure. I'm not
Yeah,
just
let
gonna.
Josh know. That always works out.
Okay, I will let you know. You and John. I'll let John Brennan know and Galvin.
Good, like Galvin. That's
Yeah,
all I need.
He'll
I have a new
tell
number.
everybody.
I have a new number.
That's not true. I just texted you this morning. We texted
He changed
literally a couple hours ago.
It's a relay.
No, it's not. That's not how it works.
Relay.
This is why you don't make the friends list.
That's fine.
I put up some interesting pictures on Instagram today. If you want to go check them out at the Mike Calta Show, you can see a picture of my wife with the kangaroo that was running through the neighborhood.
Oh.
There is also a picture of how Joe keeps score with an abacus of Sporkle in the morning, and a whole bunch of other things. Oh, Spanish.
Yeah.
And more floating trees. Have you seen that?
Oh my God. Yeah.
I can't understand. I can't wrap my head around what it could be.
Well, that and then there was the earthquake that was off the coast of Florida.
I heard about that.
That's So that earthquake is around like where they do a lot of testing in the Bermuda Triangle, and there's where those great pyramids that they now found in the Bermuda Triangle.
Right.
So, yeah. I mean, I don't know. A couple of physicists were talking about portals and stuff, so I don't really know what's real anymore.
I think it's one of the tunnels collapsing.
I don't think it's that, because there's a couple trees in Florida that they caught, a couple in California, and then there was, I want to say, one in the Middle East that they caught. And in all of those areas, they do significant tests on quantum fields.
Oh boy.
So yeah.
Well, that's crazy.
I know.
All right. Well, that's it. Find us on Instagram at the Mike Calta Show. Go like it, love it, pass it around, show your friends. What do we have coming up next week on the show?
Chris Hardwick on Monday.
Chris Hardwick's Monday. I thought it was Tuesday. Okay, Monday.
Lynn Coplitz.
And the lovely Lynn Coplitz, who is one of my all-time favorite guests, will be here in the studio with us on Friday.
Yes.
Good. All right. I like it. That in addition to Dom and everything else we do.
Good luck to Taylor Swift this weekend.
It's the Super Bowl. Good luck, T-Swizzle.
So who are we picking? Who you got, Gio?
49ers.
Who you got?
Write this down. Write it down. Write it down.
Chiefs.
Write it down with all the pad and paper we had from before. All right. Gio has who?
49ers.
And
Spanish?
who's MVP? Who's MVP?
Brock Purdy.
Hold on. Mahomes for me.
Oh, come on.
Carmen.
Carmen.
Niners. Purdy.
All right. Galvin.
It's the script.
Chiefs. I hope it's Kelsey.
Oh, man.
Because I'll win a
He
lot of
needs
money.
it to be
I do what I do, man.
You laughed about King Charles' cancer. Now you're saying that.
He's king of the cancer.
Say it right.
King of the cancer.
Awful. Horrible person.
You guys have a great day. I'm gonna go take a little nappy poo so that we're ready to melt faces tonight. We'll see you at the Daiquiri Shack starting at 9 p.m. tonight. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on post Super Bowl Monday. Goodbye. Thanks, Dizzy.
Bye.